Moshi, good morning. Hopefully, my wonderful world of actually check to make sure that both chats are working for me. It says they are, and I'm going to believe OBS. Because I really don't know how else to know whether it's working or not. But I will check in to make sure. I put Moshi. I put hopefully working. I put my check. I put it all. I need a haircut, and I'm getting one tomorrow. This is terrible. What upstairs going on? It looks like a bird has made a nest up here and has abandoned the nest because they were unhappy with what they made. So I don't know how to really move forward with that, but try the new place. So give it a whirl. Cyberpunk. We're not playing that. I need to scroll down to the Trails game. Find it through all these other Trails games. There it is. Hi. And, CD Projekt Red, I'm going to keep telling you. I'm going to keep reminding you every time. You just watch. See how the controller is on. You see how the game just loaded on up. And you're going to watch. You're going to see that the game and the controller are just going to work on the first try. An absolute guarantee. Okay, wasn't expecting... couple of purty ladies just to pop on up, but there we go. Okay, yeah, we were just outside of our apartment in Edith in Old Town, and we're gonna find out if things were happening quickly or not. Why is there a doorstop on my desk and not linked to thing? Oh God, the power of that lady right there, just able to just appear out of nowhere. Good for her. Yeah, we can't go into the Durka Memorial Park. It's not allowed. It's grayed out. Probably not allowing any of the peeps there, and that's fine. Yeah, for all intents and purposes, I think we are ready to finish wrapping up the patrol of Edith, and maybe have a good rest for the day that's going to come for us tomorrow. Yes. Let's call the night, as tomorrow is going to be another busy day, so let's turn it on in soon, and hopefully maybe have some sweets. Yes, we will. I should probably have just have made sure absolutely that we have done all the things. That's not what we wanted. This lost and found connections. We don't have any free time left to do a punk squabble, but that was done, and there were no things other than the lost and found of a nice little story there. A hair accessory. Alright, yep, let's call the night there, Mr. Tracy. Call it a night. Oh, wait, what's this? Would you care to join me for a tea party in Riverside? Ah, man, always got people running around at her beck and call. Still, who am I to say no to an invitation?
I'm glad the rain finally let up. The weather tomorrow should be lovely.
It should be. Yeah, the forecast clear skies all day for the southeast. But should you even be out this late? You just told your friend to hurry back.
Why, I'm out on patrol, silly. I have to make sure our students are behaving themselves, new and old alike.
Yeah, whatever you say. It has been a while, huh, kitty? Or would you rather I called you Wren Bright these days?
Call me whatever you like, though I am pretty used to my new name now. It's really good to see you too, Spriggan. I came over as an exchange student this past spring, but had I known how much you miss me, I would have paid you a visit a lot sooner.
No need to go out of your way just 'cause you're a former client. Hell, I wasn't even a pro when I helped you. Didn't have my current office or anything. And I mean, we've kind of crossed paths since, like with that case with the pampered politician's son.
I had a feeling you might be involved with that based on what that reporter was telling me about it. I didn't think I'd end up student council president as a result of it all, but it's been a lot more fun than I was expecting.
Glad to hear it. Man, 5 years since we first met through that introduction letter with the Meister, huh? Where does time go? Indeed, you really helped shake off the professor's attempts to follow me. Not to mention helping the Meister with his relocation after all that chaos in Crossbell. I mean, I was in his debt to begin with. Ended up dumping a couple of kids with a bit of history on him too. Wasn't really expecting anything in return, so I was pretty surprised when the gift showed up. Oh, the turbocharger? I'm glad you're enjoying it. My best friend and I were actually involved in designing it, you know. Hold on. Really? I could tell it was pretty high tech and all, but I didn't realize you were behind that. Well, I had heard that you were a sobbing mess after Walter turned your old truck inside out. So I thought maybe you could use a little pick-me-up. You know, for old time's sake. Yeesh, that figures. Still, I'm guessing the society must be feeling the pressure at this point. They've had a lot of dropouts the past few years, you included. Just so long as they don't come looking for my help. You I can handle. But those other wackos, no thanks. But you have such a natural talent for attracting them. They do say birds of a feather flock together, though. I'm afraid you're likely to meet more of them as time goes on. I'm just a normal, upstanding citizen. What I do to deserve this? Protest all you like, but you do seem awfully popular lately. In fact, it looks like you've got another vicious young woman looking to get her hands on you. Ooh, how dreadful.
Oh, I think I'm a little past young at this point.
Oh boy. And such perfect timing too. Thank you for making your time to meet with us. I know how busy you are.
Think nothing of it. I have some other business to take care of outside of the office as it is.
You're, Ren's boss, right? Heard a lot about you. Didn't realize the flying swallow was so fond of practical jokes. Was the lurking in the shadows bit really necessary?
My apologies.
Wow, we ran into you.
My name is Kilika Ruran, Chief of the CID's Integrated Analysis Division.
Analysis. Say it right there, Kilika.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Arkwright. Even if this does not quite feel like our first meeting.
No doubt. I'm sure he's told you a lot about me, huh?
That he did. Including everything that went on behind the scenes 2 years ago.
I haven't got a clue what you're talking about. Looks like bringing you two together was worth it after all. It's nice to see you again, Miss Rurin. It's been, what, 4 years now? The same to you. Our positions may be different, but we need not be at odds with one another, Miss Bright. I'm glad we have a chance to catch up, of course. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance as well, Mr. Arkwright. It's getting to be more like a real tea party every minute. Maybe I should have invited Sylphie along after all.
Sorry for the wait, Kilika. What did I just walk in on?
Oh god, Yin. I should think that's obvious, Yin. And I had hoped you'd be more punctual considering this is our first meal together in some time.
Sorry, an urgent job came in. I finished it off as quickly as I could. I wasn't expecting to find the two of you here, though.
It's good to see you again, too. I know we've spoken a few times over the phone, but I think it's been about 1.5 years since we last met up in person.
Oh yeah, that was at the wedding, wasn't it? Man, you've really grown up. Hard to believe you're that same little girl that knocked us out in Grancel all those years ago.
Oh, right, I nearly forgot about that. You nearly forgot? Yeesh, you are something else, kid. Well, everything happens for a reason, they say. We wouldn't be here talking now if it wasn't for that. Oh, now I see what's going on here. It was odd when you told me you wanted to visit. Should have known you already had company. Now, don't give me that jealous look, Yin. It's less cute on a man your age. I promise I'll buy you a drink to make up for it. You two might not be in the same line of work anymore, but it looks to me like not as much has changed since your days back at the dojo. You sure really need help from a guy like me? Oh, definitely. We've barely been managing to make ends meet since Fee got here. We're gonna need the help of a while, I think. You're extremely well connected, too. I'm told you even have ties to another Taito student. As a matter of fact, we were actually just talking about that before you got here. Like, he fits right in no matter whose side he's on. How should I put it? He's like a singularity. Yeah, if you want to know something, Arkride's your guy. Hey, lay off with the singularity business. I don't appreciate being talked like I'm a research specimen, okay? And just so we're clear, you guys might not be as bad as the direwolf or Sal, but you're still a major pain in the ass. Can't say I don't do it whenever you're coming from. So, what's the plan? I got a reservation not too long from now at a restaurant near here. You coming, Kilika? Of course. I think I've played my part here. I'll see you both again sometime. Take care in Tharbad. Yeesh. Is there anybody around here that doesn't know my itinerary? I mean, that aside, I guess you're not totally on board with the guild yet after all, huh? We do work together sometimes, but I'm not a bracer like my siblings after all. I just do what I can to help and try to offer them my knowledge if I know it'll help the people I care for. Both in Liberl and in Crossbell. I've been adding a lot of people here in Calvert to the list too lately. Well, that's good to hear. Well, I should be getting home. Estelle and Joshua will be wondering where I've gotten to. I'll be counting on you to take care of Agnes, or Agnes, while she's gone with you. I'll do what I can. Though, aren't the Brights back in Liberl? You going all the way back there? Just like that? Oh, yeah, of course. Home is far away. Being around so many familiar faces made me think I was back there, I suppose. I'm so ashamed. A girl on the cusp of adulthood should be a little more focused. I think you're giving adults a little too much credit there, kiddo. The Reen head pat.
When I found you 5 years ago, you were still lost and trying to find your place in the world. I'd only just finished my training and was still getting a feel for what it was to be a Spriggan. I'll admit I kept you safe for a while and gave you a few pointers, but I never really could do much for you. Meanwhile, you managed to build yourself a new life, new friendships, hell, a whole new family, all on your own. You're no lost kitten anymore. You're as fine a lady as any.
So, is this how you treat all the young ladies you keep company with?
Oh, guess not.
You say you never did much for me, but you give yourself far too little credit. It's not just me you've helped either. Take your old friend, that bracer girl, for example. Or what about your assistants, including my dear dorm mate? You help more people than you think. People who wouldn't have found themselves without you to take them by the hand and show them the way. If you ask me, you need to be a little more aware of the impact your words and deeds have had on people. If you can manage that, then I might even be willing to overlook a little head pat every now and again.
You can never overlook a head pat.
And with that, I think I'll be off now. Good night, Mr. Spriggan.
We didn't even go have tea.
Yeah. Good night. Man, she's grown more than I could have ever imagined. And I know she's nowhere near done. I'll have to keep an eye on her the same way I do my part-timers, now that fate's brought us back together like this.
Alright, are we heading on over into Tharbad now? On the morning of the second day of the 5-day weekend, fucking 5-day weekend, Van contacted Nina to confirm that they would be accepting her request. Their goal was to be in Tharbad in time for morning the next day, which would require setting off the night before. As such, they all had to rush to get ready for 4 days and 3 nights away from the office. Alright, so looks like we got Aaron, Fairy, and Anyas for this mission. Is that my itinerary or what? My train ticket? My accommodations?
I'm jealous. I want to go to the film festy too. You get to meet famous people, right?
I'm going for fun, you know. There's real work hours here.
It is quite exciting though. You never know, we really might meet lots of famous people. You're right. We'll be meeting Nina for sure, and she had a really unique aura, I guess.
Tharbad's a good 8 hours by car, isn't it? That's quite a drive. And make sure you have plenty to eat while you can.
Thank you, Paulette.
Then time for a drink to liven up. You absolute dumbass. Don't tell me you forgot why you renewed your license already. People could stay serious if your lives depended on it, could you? I don't know what job you've taken on that's taking you to Tharbad, but please, do take care. Can't say I ain't nervous, but you try taking the wheel till we're out of Edith. See you put those driving chops you showed the riding Red Stars around Longport into practice. Mio Wente, I got this. Ingert, Red Star, it's all the same when you're behind the wheel. I can drive this baby way more smoothly than a shaky-handed codger like you. This is gonna be your first and only warning, kid. You end up scratching her or veering us in the ticket, and you're gonna be in the trunk the rest of the way. Sweets really aren't the only thing you're picky about, huh?
Like cars and saunas, the essentials of life. Still, it sounds like as long as you drive safely, everything will be fine.
There's someone I have to call now. Wait a sec. I'd rather not take this in front of them, but I guess I got no choice.
Hello, Mr. Arkwright. I hope I didn't catch you at a bad time. Oh,
You know, in a world of where, like, do we always have to answer, like, FaceTime? Like, why can't we just answer, like, old school? Like, huh?
Damn, they'd be from a chick.
A weirdly dressed one, too.
I see that I did. I'm very sorry. I didn't know you were with your employees.
Cool. Sorry if you had something else you wanted to run through me. This ain't a good time. We're gonna be out of town for a while. Can I wait till I get back?
Oh, I see.
Should have given you a call myself, to be honest, but this is a real last-minute thing.
Not at all. What I wanted to discuss is hardly urgent. I simply noticed a number of irregularities in the last set of data you sent me. And as your service provider, I cannot help but be concerned. I am deeply worried on a personal level too, considering I am charged with your care.
I mean, I'm grateful, but... Anyways, we'll only be away for a few days. I'll call you once things settle down afterwards. See ya.
Oh, please wait!
You.
Why are we all looking at me like that? She doesn't work at some sleazy shop or whatever, okay?
You sure about that?
You sure about that?
Sound like she was talking to her favorite customer from where I'm standing. And what the hell gave you that impression?
I don't know what this sleazy shop stuff is about, but she was super pretty. Her outfit was really cute too. It looked like a maid outfit, which, yes, did make me wonder what service she provides while being charged with your care.
Oh, just get going, okay?
I never thought Aaron would be such a great driver. His smooth driving skills are off the charts. He really giving Van a run for his money.
See? Told you I'd kick ass behind the wheel. The only thing I hate more than a smug little shit is a smug little shit with talent. I'll admit, this isn't a bad ride. I can see why you're always raving about her. She's smooth, customizable, and comfy. I can also make sharp turns without a hitch. I've always been a Red Star kind of guy, but I'm coming around to Ingert. I'll make a convert out of you yet. Of the four main brands, they're the best of the I think I'll take her for a spin from time to time. If I pretend she's mine, every girl in town will want a piece of me. Burn in hell. Anyways, I'll let you stay on the wheel for a while. If you and I keep taking turns, we'll be at Tharbad by sunrise. And then we can meet up with Nina. Just curious to find out what we signed up for.
Me too. It must involve the Genesis somehow, but that's all we know for sure. It's times like these when I wish I could glean more insight from them when they're glowing. Hey, don't go beating yourself up. I've been wondering though, how does the glowing thing even work?
Goddess only knows. Those things might not be indecipherable enigmas like artifacts, but we still know next to nothing about them. Maybe there's a pattern for when they light up. Don't they go off when Almata's pulling shit? I mean, could they be in Tharbad? I had my contacts look into that, but they haven't found a trace of them there. Though, they could have been the ones who sent those threat letters out.
Fingers crossed it isn't the case.
I'll bet it isn't. The approach is too soft and roundabout for them.
Not to mention they don't have anything to gain by obstructing the festival. At least, not the one in Tharbad. Maybe they had reason to stop the one in Messeldom since they're headquartered there.
Last I heard, they moved out of Messeldom a long time ago. The people responsible for stopping the last festival were a bunch of racial terrorists. They threatened it and started a fire. The whole thing was cancelled as a precaution.
What? For real?
And here I thought those racist bastards were a dying breed. Love to wipe the floor with those shit stains.
Say, Van, you really do trust Dingo, don't you? I mean, even if this job is bigger than what we normally do, you heard Nina out because of his recommendation.
We go way back is all. I've known him since I was first starting out as a fixer. It's a give and take kind of relationship. He gives me jobs and I feed him info I pick up. Speaking of info, he knows Jack too, right? You guys are in cahoots with a lot of colorful characters, huh? And there's Bermati too. Dingo's definitely the most upstanding one of them, that's for sure. He doesn't get too friendly with you, but if you give him a job, he'll always get it done. Pretty easy guy to trust, if you ask me.
He seems really well connected too. He even knows Nina. Wasn't it like him who arranged our 4 Spriggans in Tharbad too?
He's half Central Eastern, so maybe that's why he's got so many acquaintances out here. And he's got that rep as a journalist who turned down a Pulitzer.
Really? But the Pulitzer Prize is the highest honor a reporter can receive.
Held at a small-time dude at a gossip mag getting the run-up for that. Who knows? I'm sure there's a reason. He's going to be in Tharbad starting on the second day we're there to cover the festival. So we ought to be able to count on him to round up some leads for us. Get off that Dijon mustard. No, wrong way.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to yawn so loud.
It's okay to go to sleep if you want to get some shut-eye, you know. The seat's all reclined, so you should be able to get comfy. Just make sure your seatbelt's nice and tight first.
None of us would mind if you got some rest too. By the way, we passed a number of pit stops already.
Don't worry about me. I'm used to long drives like these. If I really need it that bad, I'll just let this little punk take over. Well, it works for me. I'm still young and I can actually do all-nighters.
I've been meaning to ask, do people really not drink camel's milk in the Republic? Was it the story about the Meltifa that made you want to ask? But that's right, you don't see camels much outside the Central East.
Did you used to drink it back home or something?
Nope, our village is at the base of a mountain, so we don't keep any camels back home either. It's just that we had some during a few of our trips. It tasted so good though, it's much thicker than cow and sheep's milk.
I wonder if it's like Kumi's. That's good stuff.
You make me want to try it now.
Camel's milk's supposed to be really valuable since they don't produce much of it. I never tried any myself, but it's supposed to be a good alternative for people who are allergic to cow's milk. It's much higher in protein, vitamins, and iron, while at the same time much lower in fat content. They also say it's tough to bake with, though, so kind of surprising that someone would try making chocolate with it. You're an encyclopedia for the weirdest shit. You guys hauled your asses over to Longport because Chow bribed him with sweets too, right? We're so screwed if Almeida learns his weak point.
You make a good point. I guess we'll have to learn how to make even nicer confections to keep him loyal to us.
Can't always be bought, you know.
Changing topics, Nina seems like such a lovely person on top of her already being a talented actress, doesn't she? She's only 2 years older than me, but she's so composed and level-headed. Yeah, and she stood her ground even when those monsters all showed up. She's not a warrior, but she did have this noble kind of aura to her.
Yeah, quite a woman. Not much like your average Easterner either. I don't think she's from Longport, is she? No, but it's not like every Easterner in this part of the world comes from Longport. We've got Longline, Eastern Calvert, and a place like the Eastern Quarter over in Crossbill out west, to name the two big hubs. And she's deliberately gone out of her way to present herself as more white, too. Not judging, just make it clear. That's her call to make.
I'm confused. I feel like I'm missing something. It's a bit of a Calvert problem, a delicate one. After the revolution 100 years ago, discrimination on the basis of identity, race, and culture were all abolished. Our Constitution makes it possible for all of us to live in harmony with one another, and to a certain extent, we do, at least on the surface. Oh, do you mean all the racial terrorism that's been happening?
Prejudice runs real deep in Calvert. There isn't much over in Longport, but up north, whoo boy! You got white supremacists stuck in Calvert's past who raised some hell with Easterners, and Central Easterners sometimes too. Things came to a head when Crossbelt tried declaring its independence and during the economic crises that followed, but it's calmed down some since.
Though that's only because Calvert's been basking in the prosperity of the Empire's reparations. It isn't as if racism itself has disappeared. It's too bad that's not the case.
Of course, Hayue's never taken it lying down. They hit back hard. And there's that too. It's not all one-sided. Huh. That's a pretty mature take for you. Oh, shut up. I just hate stereotypes, that's all.
I agree with you there. We're all individuals. It's just a shame that a lot of people in this world can't see others that way.
Central Easterners have a lot of Mira, so that adds to the friction too. They've contributed a good amount to Calvert's development in technology and academics. Their investments are a large reason why Vern and the Bezel Institute of Science have become as big as they are.
And it's not just financial investments. It's well known that one of my great-grandfather's 3 disciples has a Central Eastern background. Professor Hamilton, if you know her name. Oh yeah, I've heard of her before. Still, it's sad to think that there are those out there who hate any contribution made just because of people who made it. I guess I still got a lot to learn about this country, huh? Eerie.
The younger crowd doesn't really dwell as much on where people come from, though. So keep it that way as you grow. Us oldies will be watching over you with pride as we sip our tea.
Man, you're not much older than us, you know.
Hey, don't throw out your back yet there, Gramps. The job of your generation to pave the road ahead so we can have a smoother ride. You pave your own damn road, and calling me an old fart is bad enough. They're a tough bunch, but they all look their age when they're asleep. Hard to believe we used to be like this too.
These are some troubled times, and I know you've all got a lot more to worry about than you'd ever let on.
Boy, that would be like a little thing like I would love to have been able to pause and see and like, oh, who are those people? See if I know who they are type of thing.
But I hope you'll never lose sight of how to live your life your own way.
I mean, you're starting to learn just a little bit about his story of like, you know, he
So
knows
don't go off the rails like I did.
he knows of Ren. That is a long drive. I mean, they did say it was like 8 hours, so I mean, it does make sense, I guess. Into the desert of Tharbad. Oh, no, I don't want. I really need to change this. All right, well, made it into a day. No, I never want to have YouTube Premium. Why would you ever think that I would want that? YouTube Premium is not a thing I'm ever just interested in. I think YouTube chat is working. Yep, looks like it is to me, so. Hey, finally awake, huh?
Morning, Van. Last night, did you, Oh, we're in the Shinrin Desert? I read about it in one of my textbooks.
You know, kinda dig it. We just entered the desert proper. We'll get to Tharbad in about an hour. In the meantime, I'm bushed. You take over, number 3.
Is there no, like, train out here, or is
Van like a set guy and like, he seems he loves his truck and everything. It just, that sort of seems his way. I mean, I'm not debating, but it just sort of seems like every other game has always had some way, shape, and form of travel, whether it been airships or train travel, and having it make sense. Maybe because he's like an independent type of guy, he just would prefer to be in control of that, which is great because you get to have these wonderful conversations, on a typical car ride. But like 8 hours, that's a stretch. Sweet idea. So how the hell can he just pass out right there like it's nothing? It's like he's still in puberty or something.
Hey, rest is important. Conking out on demand is a good skill to have. He really did drive a lot. No wonder he's so tired. Hello, Cartesian cat.
How are you? And again, my dearest condolences for Glitter.
There sure are a lot of cars on the road. We must be traveling to the film festival.
It's understandable, Cat. It's never an easy thing when losing our loved ones, whether they're furry or not.
We must be traveling to the film festival.
Now that old man's sawing logs, nothing stopped me from putting the pedal to the metal and seeing how fast a sucker can go.
How about no? Let's just get the Tharbad in one piece, please. Let's see. According to this map, yep, like Van said, about an hour away.
Hey, there it is!
That's the city, huh? Bigger than I imagined.
A city overlooking an oasis, perched right between tradition and modernity.
Is this supposed to be like a Dubai or an Abu Dhabi type of area or something?
That must be Tharbad, all right.
And also with like the side, like just for like referencing purposes of how far travel was between, like Tharbad is still in Calvard, right? Like as the whole type of thing, just to get a relative idea of how big things are. Hotel a la Jumarahai. The city of pleasure.
Wow, a waterfall in the middle of town? Pretty wild, right? Apparently the water's pumped in straight from the oasis.
Looks like a lot of tourists running around here. Anyways, where am I parking this bad boy? Take a right and pull into the big parking lot. I got a spot booked there. Will do. Oh, here at last.
Van, he'll be alright. He only slept for an hour.
I'll manage. I'm used to it at this point. You can sure tell we're in the desert, though. Early morning, it's already hotter than Gahan.
It's only going to get hotter throughout the day, too. And at nighttime, hits the temperature crashes like a bus.
We're meeting our client at noon, yeah? Let's say we cool off at the casino. Yeah, in your dreams, kid. We need to check into the inn first. Once we drop off our luggage, it'll be time for us to limber up.
The place we're staying at is in the cultural district, right?
Yeah, if memory serves, it should be.
We want to go that way then.
Well, then what are we waiting for? Let's get to it. Now, am I going to be able to explore? It looks like a big no to explore. There is like something over here, probably some type of guard who's going to say, "Hey, no! How dare you even think that you could dare explore in an RPG?" His name's Darvish. You, Darvish? Welcome to Tharbad. Be sure to look after your truck while it's parked here. We've got a train station, but ever since cars got popular in Central East, a good number of visitors chose to come by those. As a result, there are more parking lots around here than ever just a couple of years ago. But more cars means more work. Oh well, we coordinate with local police, so rest assured your truck's in safe hands here. Oh,
Not this way.
no, it's okay. Heaven forbid. Your vehicle's in good hands. Alright, anything to forgo to? And a thing for a to-do list? Not yet. Alright. We do have a little shop right here. Nothing to
That
buy.
big-ass building must be the place.
Big ass
Called
building.
the Aljamera Hotel. And yes, we'll be meeting there later. I can't wait to see it up close.
Well, you'll have to wait a little longer. Let's keep moving.
Motion! It's been a long time since I've been in Tharbad. Business is clearly booming here these days. Normally I do business over in Elsane in time of the year, but I heard there was not going to be a film festival. I can knock 'em. Now who wants some kebabs, huh? Don't forget the crab juice to wash it down.
Looking to buy something?
Alright, wild kebabs. Let's go buy... Oh, those are pretty good health-wise. Let's buy a couple of those.
See you again.
Alright, can I
Whoops.
explore? No. Alright, this game is not opening up for exploring. That is pretty cool. You've never seen a waterfall before, of course. It's really hard not having a cat in the house. Already cleaned up all the cat stuff. So strange. Yeah. It's hard. It's hard to adjust. Do you think, cat, you know, like when the time is right, that you feel like you would get another cat? Like, I mean, I always think of, like, you know, they're always not around with us as you know, as always as long as we'd like, but I always picture myself like, you always gotta have them around, always. You know, they're good little pets to have. It was up to you, I'd get one right away, but the boyfriend says it's too soon. Okay, I mean, I can see both ways of it. Are you particularly like, are you along like when I was trying to think of like when we had lost Gavin and we wanted like another orange cat? I mean, and especially from where I am, you know, the orange cats are popular, and so they're very difficult to find. It's like, I mean, we didn't want to just go and buy one. Of course, we got lucky enough through some friends or whatever that we were able to get Charlie, but like, you know, it's always like I remember when we went to the pet store when the rescues were doing a thing with Gavin. We got him, and like he chose us. Like, there's always that nice little opportunity of, like, you know, sometimes they just don't want to be bothered, and sometimes, you know, you go in there and you get to see what they're all about, and they get to choose you. There's something special about that. But take your time regardless, cat. Okay, camels are... What are these? Giant mooses? Mises? Camels? Yeah, I like this place already. All this hustle and bustle's my kind of scene. Plenty of orange cats. I don't really care about the color, just if we have... Well, that's important, yeah. Yeah, we were a little, like... We wanted our an orange cat just because we wanted an orange cat, but we absolutely wanted to have that connection thing, obviously, too. Because the litter that we had picked up Charlie from was part of a large litter, and it was sort of like the same thing of, like, I mean, we were pretty set on having one, but we were open, like, okay, like, if he doesn't approach us, if he doesn't act interested, like, you know, we'll go. But no, ran right on over and wanted all the cuddles and everything. We're like, yep, that'll work. You know, now my dad gets to enjoy that, so good for him. Tharbad's famous for its bazaar. The last time I came here, I remember there being traditional music and dancing and stuff. Ooh, that sounds fun. I'd love to see some of that. Yeah, I recognize those things. Don't you smoke stuff out of them? That's right. I've read about them before. They're hookahs, traditional devices that come from the Central East. Yeah, I mean, you know, as they say, you know, time heals all wounds. You just have so much love to give, you know, it'll be the right time, cat. Right, I can't say I'm into smoking, but All this talk about vices has me keen on trying some of the booze around here now. Save the sightseeing for later, folks. We got an inn we need to check into first. It should be just past that sign over there.
Oh, hey!
Come on, Sarah. We've got to get going.
And the girl. Yeah, certainly looks tan. John! Athen, how are you, my friend?
Okay, right behind you.
Barry, it's so good to see you. How have you been? I'm doing great. Nice to see you too, Miss Hala. Oh, I see. This must be where... Yeah, this is where me and the rest of the crew have stayed before. It's neat to see it again. Fate is always a way of bringing people together like that. Anyways, welcome to Tharbad, everyone. Next time you want to get 2 cats. How about 7? You could be that crazy cat lay of the Netherlands. You platinum ass Creed Shadows on the PS5, now working on the DLC. 7's too much, okay. I have found, like... I mean, I as someone who had 3, it's a lot, but, like... Cats are a very special type of pet. Like that's sort of like what I appreciate about a cat is, like, you know, they're very much their own thing. Like they're very independent. They're capable of taking care of themselves. Some of them, you know, depends. Like some of them are just not interested at all. But, like, you know, they're all chill. Like for me, like something like having like 3 dogs would be a little much, because even though dogs are very loyal animals and you know, are all loving the same way, I feel like they just require just that little too much attention that at least someone for myself, a cat better fits my lifestyle per se. Maybe like when I'm like retired, maybe I could like deal with a dog per se, but I also wouldn't want to bring a dog into a cat environment unless they were accepting of them, type of thing. You got a 3-story house and a big garden. We could probably have 3, 1 on each floor. How about 2 on each floor? That way you get 6. How about that? They could all roam. And maybe have like connecting like hoses and hoops so that they could all just, like, you know, they don't have to take the stairs like a normal person. Just, you know, some food for thought, cat. Oh, fate has always a way of bringing people together like that. Anyways, welcome to Tharbad. 2 rooms, right? I'll show you where you'll be staying. Follow me? Glad to hear it. After you. Maybe 5 then, 1 in each room. There you go. There you go. Was he bitching to me that we have to stay in the same room again, or what? I see. So you're living and studying in Edith these days, are you? I'm impressed. You've grown so much in just a year. Well, it's no big deal, really. I still have a lot to learn. I always have to ask Agnes to explain stuff to me. I feel so bad for her. Please, it's fine. I enjoy teaching her things. Our fairy's a quick study. Living room, dining room, bedroom, office, boyfriend's office. So the both of you work from home, or at least have opportunities to work from home, give or take here and there. So you're her boss, right? Make sure you do your job too and look after her well. Got it? Looks a little dusty around here. Well, Sony thinks pretty highly of you. Yeah, she's always been really nice to me. This will make for a pretty solid crash pad. Rooms are clean, the food seems decent. You have the fem cave and he has the man cave. There you go, nothing wrong with that. It's nice to have your own little place. Guess it's time to get to work now? That it is. Dingo says he's done getting us some 4 speegies ready too, so let's take our time resolving whichever one catches our eye and head to the Al Jumeirah Hotel in the entertainment district by noon. Sounds good to me. Great, then off to work we go.
So, where's the nearest bulletin board?
Alright.
I think there's one in the bazaar.
Head on in the... So I find it comical that, like, there is their office, but we all have our own little room. So, you know, fair enough, right?
That's how it goes.
Did we rank up with our 9 points? No, we did not. Okay. God, this place is giant. Oh, jeez. Barging on in. Sorry, out of the way. Going to this inn always relaxes me. The proprietress and I are pretty friendly, so she understands what I always like and need. Plus, it's easy to park your camels outside. Stuff like that is what makes old inns a godsend to traders like me. Once I give Hala my little gift from home, I brought with me, I'll start time to tick and talking business. With all the places still lacking paved roads, even these days these continue to be a place for traders like me who go around on camel. The Orwell hookahs I've been seeing must be really new. I didn't see anything like them when I was in the city just last month. I might have to get one and try it out. They look like something you could smoke even while on camelback, not just when you need a break. Okay. Yeah, I remember you. You were one of those Jaggers that stayed with us last year, weren't you? Looks like you've been doing well. I remember you really enjoyed our kofta, didn't you? I'll be sure to get some for you while we're here. Wow, thanks, Khosrow. I can't still believe you remember what I like to eat. You really are as a good mom as Mom says. Everybody in my clan was saying you're going to be an amazing owner once you take over. No big deal. Your clan's just one of the more distant guests we've had, so your preferences come back to me pretty easily. Trust me, I've got a long way to go before I'm ready to run the inn. Though that hasn't stopped my mother from trying to jump the gun and get things moving. Things? What kind of things? Oh, it's nothing. You don't need to worry about it. She'll forget about it and move on soon enough, I hope.
Alrighty.
Is he meaning, moving on, like, you know, maybe it's time you got yourself a lady friend or a man friend, whichever floats the boats around here. We're not picky, right? Your mother has high hopes for you as the future owner of the inn. Even if I think I still have a lot to learn, I'll be ready. But hearing that everyone in the Kruga appreciates my work, just give me a little more confidence. I'll keep trying to make everybody proud. Oh, hello. What a surprise this is. I didn't expect to see you again without the rest of your clan, Fairy. I remember the last time you stayed here, you said you wanted to get out and see more of the world. Have you gotten to do that? Yeah. Van's taught me so much. The only problem is, the more I learn, the more I realize just how big Zemurir is. That makes me want to see even more what's out there. It sounds like a good problem to me. Now that you're on this new path, it's only natural to keep wanting to learn more and more. But if I had to guess, the real adventure has only just begun for you. There's a lot more for you to discover out there. If you got time, either tonight or later, I'd love to hear all about what you've seen so far. Sound good? Okay, I can't wait to talk about it with all of you. Alright, what do you have to buy here? Purchase goods, use the kitchen, buy some hummus. And some juicy kofta. Ooh. Oh, out of battle, so don't go too crazy with these. And, some spicy chai tea.
Come back for more anytime.
Use the kitchen. Is there anything that we can make? Some spicy curry buns. Again, those are pretty good to make, so.
Why's it gotta be me?
Alright,
Well, thank you.
2
Nice.
curry buns. Alright, head on out of here, thank you.
Just a break, that's all.
So where did they say that little thing would be? There's key events. I don't know if that's a reference to where it would be. That does sort of look like it would be. And then, of course, a Tharbrad underground waterway, also known as a sewer, probably. Oh, they just dancing in the street. Ay, 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 ay. Dogs. Can we pet the dog? Can I pet the dog? I can't pet the dog. What type of game is this where you can't pet the dog? Can I pet a camel? Can I pet this lady named Mori? Oh man. Don't go around petting ladies named Mori. She'll slap the taste right out of your mouth. Wait, they ship in the sand here? Why? What's wrong with the sand out in the desert? Don't be asking, I guess. Alright, let's check with the bazaar. What are you selling? Just some pottery?
You won't find this just anywhere.
Place has got
Jarrett and Jarrett's camel meat. Sign me up.
Yeah.
Can I buy
you learn a lot
camel
about
meat
a
on
region
a
by walking around
stick?
a big city like this.
Good to know. I'll have to remember that.
What do you have for me, Jarrett? See you, and I just think of Marty Jannetty. You can in the Middle East. Like camel meat on a stick?
Hey there. What'll it be?
Not that I'm making assumptions. But I assume like out in the Middle East where they do ride camels, I would assume like they would be some type of like honored animal where you wouldn't eat them if you go around riding them. But that's just me. You know, I don't know. I haven't been there. I don't plan on going there anytime soon.
Need some spices, perhaps?
Dahana or Shahana. Shala 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 shalahana. Is this like a wet market like out in China? Is this where you're gonna get some type of a virus? And then everyone has to get their shots? And then just wait for the government to turn them on. That's what I'm waiting for. I am waiting these superpowers. I'm surprised it's taken so long for them, quite honestly.
Right.
Well, unacceptable in my eyes, but maybe one day. With my luck, the superpower will unlock and I'll be able to fly. I just won't be able to figure out how to land. That'll go over well. Scrape off like a bunch of meat. Like a bicyclist that falls off onto the asphalt and loses 6 pounds. That was the weekend. Isn't it like Wednesday? Weekend was okay.
Hello.
I can never complain. Nobody ever listens. Cinnamon cookies. Again, yeah. Give me a couple of nice cinnamon cookies.
Thanks for shopping.
Oh, come and see.
Balash goods and travel stuff. Ooh, antiques, eh? You're getting a new AC unit installed this morning. Was yours overly old? Don't like AC units like last like 20 some odd years? I mean, maybe yours is 20 some odd years old. I do not know. Buy items and trade. Okay, a sand fart bottle. Love it. That's a gift for Agnes. And then an arabesque coaster for Elaine. And then, of course, a desert turban. No, a desert turban. HP 500 and strength. Yeah. Why not? Who would that go well with? I mean, that just screams Aaron. Which I wish it would sort of say what those were doing. Yeah, it was all okay. Fair enough. Is that breaking the bank a little bit? I mean, as someone who doesn't really need to go out and buy an AC unit, I do see, advertisements of them everywhere, and they range anywhere depending on what your square footage is of anywhere like $3,000 to $5,000. Let's go with the soldier's medal. Let's see what that will give us. Yeah, units are expensive now. I mean, yeah.
Hey.
Gotta do, right? Blow cold air
Why, hello.
right into my face.
Thank you.
If I remember correctly, don't you have 2 units? One for up and one for downstairs? I think that was the thing I found a little weird, because a lot of people just have like one giant unit for their house, like around where I live, that does for both, but I don't know if that's more efficient, less efficient. Like I said, I don't own a home, so I don't know. What's this about things that smell nice? The hook? Are we doing a hookah party? Orbital powered hookahs. You're replacing the downstairs one. Okay. When tourists come to me looking for the hookah hookup, I want them to enjoy something with some real taste to it. What type of drugs are you putting into the hookah? You offer orbital hookahs. Yes.
Okay.
I want the orbital hookah. Oh god, what's going on here? Bunch of children. Are you the guy that sells the crab meat? Camel meat? Something? How are you just standing there pointing at it, but I can't buy anything from your very small truck? Ah, what's the children arguing about? Surely something. And then, once the gin appears from the lamp, it repeats the first word and leave. Oh my god, are we talking about I Dream of Genie? Make a wish, perhaps? Prince Ali, blah blah. Maybe. Go off and ride a carpet, right? Yeah, no more fairy tales there, Imani. Mother Jamalaya. No, that's Jamala? Jamala. Oh, look at Camel. Are those as fearful as, like, I don't know, like out in the Middle East? Are camels just wandering around like they are, like the mooses are in Canada? Like, do you not want to nail a camel? Will it kill you just like a moose will in your car? So, you know, they're like 30 feet tall. What a weird name. Klim. I need to hear about you kids. Oh, well, who doesn't like talking about fairy tales? Especially them that come true. Well, are you the parents right here, Jasmine? Seeing as the film festival's being held too, you decided to take your husband up on his idea and come with our son on a business trip. Figured it'd be nice, but never anticipated that our son would hit it off with the local children. Wait, okay, so are those your children? At least one of them? You want him to be wise and broad-minded. Okay, you're being good parents there, Ulrich and Jasmine. Good people. Ever since you were sent out here to work, you've been looking for an opportunity to bring the family to Tharbad. But I only plan to take him to the film festival and go sightseeing, so it's a perfect stroke of luck that he's found a friend. Nice. Great. Some jobs.
What have we got?
The Bazaar Burglar. The young kleptomaniac girl at the bazaar has popped up again. I can't afford to overlook her activities anymore, and I don't want to rely on the cops or the guild and make this a headache. Think you could catch her and hand her on over to me? I'll explain the details in person. Manager Fazil. Okay. Any others? Wow. A 4 SPG already. Guess Dingo got the word out about us. Good to know. Is there really that much demand for Spriggan services in a town like this, though? This isn't like Longport, where Hayway calls the shots. The bracers can operate without anyone else putting a squeeze on them, right? Yeah, actually, Tharbad branch is right over there. There's definitely bracers around. This is all true, but anywhere you go, there's always going to be people with more sensitive needs who can't use bracer services easily. Plus, with the film festival almost here, the guild's probably short on hands and can't get to everyone who needs them. Ah, right. I guess we picked a good time to show up and help those poor folks who'd otherwise fall through the cracks. Exactly, but remember, we're here on a mission. We can definitely help, but don't lose track of our priorities. Alright, so we grab that, and then, is this our manager friends? Alright, who else do we have to interact with? So I'm going to stay away from the cultural district. That looks like that will be nothing, but I will go up here. Are you intoxicated? Oh, okay, you're dancing like Elaine with the thumbs there, Peach. I think something be missing in your practice routine. I don't know if it's enough to catch up on these two. You've seen them, right? The pair of sisters that dance over in the front of the Oasis? They're so good. I really look up to them. It's my goal just to be like them one day. Oh, okay. Just don't break a hip. Alright, here's the Bracer Guild. We got receptionist Jibril. Oh, are you guys from Arkride Solutions? The ones those 4 SPGs are supposed to be for? I've been hearing a lot of talk about you guys since you came into town. You have, huh? I guess word travels pretty fast in these parts. It does. Well, the main branch told me about you all as well. I'm a little familiar with you already, including what you guys got up to over in Longport. Apparently you were even more capable than expected. Well, would you look at that? Sounds like the guild's giving us some props. About time, if you ask me. Yeah, but it also means we got a reputation to maintain with these people, especially in light of what's going on. Not that we mind taking a load off of the guild, ain't the first time, but don't expect us to take everything. We still reserve the right to decide. I understand. We appreciate you being so upfront about it. Don't worry, we'll be careful in what we chose to pass on to you. We simply appreciate your ability to handle some of our load and delegate responsibilities among yourselves as needed. As you can imagine, we have more on our plate than simply providing security for the festival and sorting out any tourist problems. Huh. Sounds like the guild could be investigating something on their end, too. All the more reason to help them out then. Not only will they owe us a favor or two, but you might be able to get some intel out of them. All right, so it sounds like it's a little bit of scratch your back, scratch mine. I'm sure you're sensed it yourselves, but Tharbrad's in a somewhat of a peculiar position. More and more issues are cropping up, and while we're not sure why yet, we do know that it's not just because of the film festival. I won't intrude into whatever business just got you here, but you should be aware of what we do have an investigation underway. So if you could bear in mind the complexity of the situation before any moves, we appreciate it. Okay. Bracer Renton. You must be the people from Arkride Solutions. I've heard all about your exploit. I believe not referring to them as exploits. Did I get more beer? Yes, I did get more beer. My wife got me some beer because it was my birthday back on the 25th. So when she went and go and got shopping, she's like, I was like, oh, I gotta go get beer, and she's like, I'm gonna get you beer for your birthday. So I got some beer, and I still have beer. So probably go and get one eventually, right? Well, thank you. That's the best birthday present, right? It's one of the best. And then, of course, I got a liquor store gift card from the in-laws, which will always go over well. Maybe get myself a nice little bottle of whiskey or something. I am a Taurus, like a bull. I don't really keep up with all them star stuff, but sure. Stubborn like a bull, maybe? You were the first one to get promoted up to C rank around here. Is there any A or S ranks around here at all? His birthday is on the 22nd. I assume he was over in Saudi Arabia at that time, right? So maybe celebrate good times when he gets back. He went to Bahrain for burgers and beer. Yeah, because, correct me if I'm wrong, yes, there's probably no alcohol in Saudi Arabia. Although I keep hearing all the time that, like, it's relatively just for, like, no beer for the locals, and that, like, you know, if you were traveling in as a tourist, but I've heard that even if you did want it, it's overly expensive. So, like, I would just not go to Saudi Arabia, but, you know, for him for work, I would assume so. I mean, sometimes you don't have a choice. And the city's got its problems right now. As a bracer, I can't just ignore them. We gotta do something to help. Good on you, man. Someone who looks pretty laid back on the outside. You actually sound pretty passionate about your job. Respect. I think you're gonna get along just fine. You don't sound like the type of guy who will give us trouble like Alvis does. Good. I mean, I can go a few days without beer, right? Maybe. I mean, yes. There are at times, usually when I work, like this upcoming weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday night, I work night shift. I generally just don't have any beer, so unless like I have like that rough type of night shift, I sometimes might have one in the morning, just because like that's like the way, like I try to treat my night shifts and my day shifts as very similar, like just to sort of like that's how not to screw around with my biological clock, if you will, because working shifts is very hard and difficult, especially switching back and forth from night shift to day shift. So I try to sort of keep some type of you know, logic to it, I guess. And sometimes a beer hits the spot in the morning. Sit back, watch you know, catch up on the sports and whatnot of what happened on the night, and you know, carry on with it. But mostly of the time I just crash as soon as I get home and sleep till like 2 in the afternoon. So there is a royal sword fighting style in Elsames, and a bracer in general. It's a genuine honor to watch over this reason. Oh, good for you, Ishmael. You know royal sword fighting? Wait, I know you. You're really famous in the Central East for being the strongest Shamshir fighter. So that means you got quite the reputation back home, huh? You were born in Elsian, right? Sounds like you have close ties to the branch of the guild, though. I do. At first I worked in Ludos, Elsame's capital, but the Calvard branch was kind enough to extend an invitation, and well now, here I am. I miss home, to be sure, but couldn't pass up this opportunity. It's a huge privilege being stationed in such an important city. It allows me to be used of both Calvard and Elsame. I like to believe that it was Arusha's well thought brought me here. I still got more to say. You've been living in Tharbrad for 5 years now, and at this point, I think of it as my second home. It's very fulfilling work. I get to help people who come here from all over Zemuria, as well as contribute to Calvard and Elsame's good relations. Recently, we've been seeing more and more trouble. It is what it is. As a bracer, I just have to keep doing my job, and that's that. I just like just the general layout of these bracer areas. You know, they got everything they need. They help the community out, and they're able to do the little things that they need to do, and that's what's important. How come these old people? Oh yeah, that's what they're. I was like, why aren't they dancing? It's because they're doing the hookah. Oh, don't be like that, Abdullah. It's nice to see young people going out and enjoying new things. It brings a smile to my face. Days without beer, you monster, right? I would never think of it, Lothars. How are you, my friend? Well, these orbled up hookahs can get buried in a dune, that I'll grant. Are you not a fan of the orbital hookahs? You're doing fine, but having a cold sucks. I hate those springtime colds. They are the worst. Just as, you know, the weather, I don't know about out your way. I assume it's still, you know, a blizzard out in Saskatchewan. But it's just like, you know, the weather's starting to get nice and you got to deal with the crappiness of a stuffy nose and a cough. Terrible! Make sure you cough on the wall so that you share it throughout the house, right? Still some snow on the ground. That sounds disastrous. Alright. City's thriving, though. But everyone seems forgotten that they all have a Rusha. Is this some type of god with like 8 arms and legs or something, or what? Alright, so that's where I think they want me to go for quest. Oh! Is this the place of Jibas? The temple. Call it a temple, call it church, call it a praise of something. I'm never happy to come here. Might be struck down by lightning. You're the thunder god of Raiden. Or Raiden. Doesn't matter. Priest Jamie Lee? Shouldn't she be a sister? I don't know. At what point, Lothars, I picture you as a guy who wears shorts very, very often. So is there a point for you, like, that you make that decision of like, okay, every day from here on out, I wear shorts? Like, regardless, like you just decide, like, from the month of May until October, Lothars is a shorts guy. Goes on out. It doesn't matter if it's a wedding, a funeral. Doesn't matter. That man is wearing shorts and showing off his lovely hairy or hairless legs. I'm not sure if Lothars shaves them for speed or not.
Alrighty.
You never know. Lothars could be that type of surprise type of guy where he might have some speed to him. I do like to show my legs off. Good for you. You don't wear jackets most of the summer. Not even like a windbreaker. What if it rains? Just like to get the hair wet, eh? Alright. Father? Are you father? No, Viker. Viker Mukhtar. A place of worship for Arusha, the winged goddess. Yet no picture of said winged goddess. Is the winged goddess in the room with us right now? If it's raining, it's nice, I won't. Okay, fair enough. God, you guys all have so much to talk about. One little quality of life thing would be is like unimportant characters like Viker Mukhtar. Just have one thing, just one saying. Just wrap it all up in one conversation. I ain't reading it, I don't care. But my OCD of you being a yellow dot on the ground really pisses me off. And Aaron's stuck in the fuse. Poor Aaron. He'll never get over it. Alright. I think we have done everything I'm afraid of going that way. Don't want to go to the entertainment district just yet. So let's chat it on up with our manager here, friend, and get it going. But I'm going to save my game and go grab a beer because I need one. I know it's early, but I you know, when we were talking about beer and oh, it's about that time. So I'm gonna go take a quick pee from all the coffee I drank. Yeah, that's empty. I will be right back. Promise. Now hit that button. There you go.
search me, I'll give it all up just to be with you. I'm so happy, now you got me. I'll surrender all my love to you. Don't you see what you're doing to me? I'm in love and I can't break free. Now I'm begging with you, baby. Please don't leave me hanging. Oh, oh, oh. It's a lockdown, baby. You drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping. Your love has got me doing time. You're my attorney, my judge and jury. I'm pleading guilty, so lock me up for a key. Oh, 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 yeah. I said lock me up for a key. Yeah, ooh, ooh, ooh. Lock me up for a key. Baby, it's a lockdown, baby. You drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping. Your love has got me doing time. You're my attorney, my judge and jury. I'm pleading guilty, so lock me up for a key. You gotta take away the key, my baby. Lock me up for a key. Keep me in there. Lock me up for a key. Hey, pretty baby, come and save me. I got a confession for you. Call me crazy, but I may be committing a crime of the first degree. I'm not pretending, I mean what I'm saying. I'm coming in with my hands held high. Gotta face it, I'm not gonna make it without your love, and I got nowhere to go. Don't you see what you're doing to me? I'm in love and I can't break free. Now I'm begging with you, baby. Please don't leave me hanging. Oh, 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 no. It's a lockdown, baby. You drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping. Your love has got me doing time. You're my attorney, my judge and jury. I'm pleading guilty, so lock me up for a key. Oh, wait. Hey, I said lock me up for a key. Yeah, ooh, ooh, yeah. Lock me up for a key. You can't restrain me. You can search me. I'll give it all up just to be with you. I'm so happy. Now you got me. I'll surrender all my love to you. Don't you see what you're doing to me? I'm in love and I can't break free. Now I'm begging with you, baby. Please don't leave me hanging. Oh, oh, oh. It's a lockdown, baby. You drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping. Your love has got me doing time. You're my attorney, my judge and jury. I'm pleading guilty, so lock me up for a key. Oh, 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 yeah. I said lock me up for a key. Yeah, ooh, ooh, ooh. Lock me up for a key. Baby, it's a lockdown, baby. You drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping. Your love has got me doing time. You're my attorney, my judge and jury. I'm pleading guilty, so lock me up for a key. You gotta take away the key, my baby. Lock me up for a key. Keep me in there. Lock me up for a key. Hey, pretty baby.
My apologies. I got lost on my way to my fridge. Soap Dish. I thought everyone enjoys the songs, right? How are you? I apologize. It was long because Coco decided to pee in front of her litter, and then I had to clean it. So yeah, and then yes, I am back. Hi. She is. I'm trying to. I don't want. Yeah, I don't want to get like overly mad at her. Like, she's got diabetes. She's got arthritis. She's got lots of things going on with her. But she's also a little bit of a princess. And so like I always like. Sometimes what happens is, she'll go in the litter. We have 2 litters. So she'll go in like one specific litter, and she'll go and take a piss. And she always does it right in front of the litter. Like, instead of like turning around, so like an easy exit type of thing. And so I've caught her a few times where like she's not quite in the litter box. And so like she's just thinking she's in the litter box, and she's free peeing outside of the box. So I don't know if that's what happened and I just missed it. Usually I can hear it, but regardless, I don't want to get mad. But I had to clean it, so that was that. And then I got lost on the way to the fridge. And then I was sitting there in front of the fridge trying to decide what beer to get. And I decided, as a proper Canadian, I'll get something from the Great Lakes Brewery called the Canuck Pale Ale. So that's where we're at. Yeah, that was a longer than 10-minute break because my Xbox controller was like, hey, I'm going to shut myself off. But good for them. So, yeah, beer. Beer's acquired. Mess is cleaned up. And that's what's needed, so. Soap Dish, have you forgotten what day of the week it is? Shouldn't you be at work? Not that I never love you being here, of course. But you're on vacation. Good for you. Are you going anywhere? Are you going to go to Vagina, Saskatchewan, maybe? Isn't that where everyone goes on vacation? Or do you go to Dildo, right? So your Dildo. It's either Dildo or Climax. I can't remember. It's the party capital. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Anyways. Happy vacation. I won't drink it until somebody does the thing, though. Cartesian Cat. We'll leave it. We'll leave it to her, of course. But just doing some spring cleaning this week.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Well, I don't know, Lothars, unless Cartesian Cat left. We'll let it slide, though, of course. Let it slide, of course. Thank you. What consists of spring cleaning? Is it?
You stepped on my penis.
There it is. Like, do you like bleach your asshole? Is it a whole nice little deal here? Like what? What type of spring cleaning we talking about? Hey there, we're with Arkride Solutions. You the manager looking for some help? I am. You folks here turned up quick. My name is Faisal. I oversee the bazaar here in the cultural district. Not to be rude, but do you mind if I cut to the chase? Finally, someone who gets us. You know, no sugar-coating type of garbage of like, I have a life story to tell you and a rant to carry on with it. Let's just get right to the chase. Oh, by all means, take it away. Thank you. As I wrote in my post, we've been having a little bit of problems with a young girl who routinely steals from the stalls here. I've been able to look the other way until now, but unfortunately, it's starting to get out of hand. Some say I should just turn her into the police or guild, but I'd rather not do anything that drastic. I mean, I've seen her. She's a kid. I was hoping you folks could wrangle her on up for me so I can sit down and talk to her, try and work something out. That's all you want us to do? I mean, if that's the case, you really could just talk to the guild. I'm sure a bracer would be happy to help you. I can see why you would think that, but I'm just interested in helping her. I don't want her to get in trouble. The bracers, being who they are, would likely feel compelled to come down on her if she knew how much she's stolen. That's why I thought you and your team might be my best option. You don't need to deal in absolutes and the way everyone else does. What, I'm not a Sith Lord? Siths only deal with absolutes. Mainly doing things I can't do during the winter because they require windows to be open, like cleaning the oven and clearing out the winter's collection of Amazon boxes from the porch. Okay. For a guy running a business organization, you're sure of being lenient with such a big-time shoplifter. What gives? Why do you want to give this girl a pass? It's hard to admit these days, but it's a fair question. You see, when I was her age, I was also a destitute and made ends meet by stealing whatever I could. I was lucky enough to eventually find a job that let me earn an honest living. I shudder to think what would have become of me if I hadn't. I see a lot of myself in that girl, and I want to give her a second chance. Sure, I get you. It's still awfully generous of you. Alright, well, I think we have a good grasp of the situation. I can understand why you felt it was best to come to us. Does that mean we're going to take this job? You bet we are. The only question is whether we start right now or save it for later. Let's accept it right now. Oven cleaner is some nasty stuff, and I like to have every window up. No, Soap Dish, you're doing it wrong. Oh, no, you're supposed to actually do it all in an enclosed space. Breathe it in. It's good for you. Just think of how clear your sinuses could get from breathing in the oven cleaner. You know the oven cleaner, and you know the little thing in a triangle with a skull and crossbones on it. That just means that pirates also utilized said product on their ovens on the ships. That means it's good. It's good for you and good for the pirates. It's good for everybody. Puff it on in good. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't get the jokes that are made around here on the channel, I just want to point you in the right direction. That do not do anything that I would say verbatim. Don't listen to me. Don't do anything I would do. You might find yourself in trouble. It's all jokes around here. You prefer not having chemical burns in your air? No, you want the chemical burns. Everyone needs a few extra holes in their lungs to breathe easily. It's probably not how you want that to work. So the young kleptomaniac girl at the bazaars popped up again. We can't afford to overlook these activities, so let's go and deal with this. Speed holes, so you can breathe faster, right? Yes! Now you're thinking. Maybe even go on down to America, get someone to shoot you up in the lungs so that you can have more speed holes. Alright, once we've found her, we'll get in touch with you. Sound good? Very much so. Thank you for agreeing to help. I'm gonna go get back to work now, but if you folks need anything, just let me know and I'll drop everything to help. Well, now with that settled, first we need to do a little bit of gathering of some information at our little thief here. We should speak with some of the merchants and find out what their experience with her has been like. Definitely. It might not be the worst idea to check in at the guild and do a little asking about her either. From the sound of things, it wouldn't be surprising me to have at least some idea of what's going on. That's true. If she's been stealing lots, they might know some stuff. Well, in that case, might as well hit up the temple while we're at it too. I don't know about Tharbrad's Lake, but I'd like to think they take in orphans. They'd probably go on out of patrols looking for them too. If this thief's an orphan, they might know about her. Good thinking. That's 3 stops on our tour then. The bazaar, the guild branch, and the temple. That's a good amount of people to talk to, but no need to rush. Let's just take our time and do it right. Ready to roll? Okay, let's see what we can find out. Today's task is taking all of my bottles and in for recycling. So, when I was out east visiting some family many moons ago, do you not have like when you put out your garbage every week, do they not take your bottles and cans as part of recycling? Because like when I was out east, they don't. Like you have to bring it to like a community recycling thing, and some people make like a whole like month out of it. Like they collect, and some people will take it in for other people and, you know, score a pretty big return type of thing. Where it's like where I live, you know, it's maybe a bigger city, but like I just put it out there and they take it. It's gone. I mean, I don't even have to leave. I just go down the hallway, I hit recycling on the button and dump them on in, and somebody worries about them. No, you get your bottle and can deposits back. Oh. I mean, you can do that, but it's you gotta, if you want to get like your returns here, you gotta return them to the beer store. That's where they take the can deposits.
It's hotter hotter than Gehenna.
All right, lots of people to chat it up with. Obviously, I'm aware of which stalls our little thief has struck until now, but the owners of the stalls are all a little too polite to give, shall we say, unvarnished opinions. Hopefully, if you guys talk to them instead, they'll be willing to speak their minds more freely. I'm sorry to have to get you all involved, but appreciate your help. No problem at all, there, Faisal. Let's go stop at the church.
Goddess Arusha.
Let me ask you something.
The serial shoplifter around the bazaar? Yeah, I've heard about her. In fact, I've sent people into the bazaar to try and look for her. This young girl is committing crimes because she has nowhere else to go. It's our duty to take her in and give her refuge. Well, that's so kind of you. How did the search go? One person did manage to see her, but only once. She's vanished into the ether since. It pains me, Morty, to think that we won't be able to help her. If only we could help find her and at least talk to her about her circumstances, but alas. Wow, she must be pretty determined if she's trying that hard not to get caught. Thanks for talking to us there, Father. We really appreciate it. Alright, let's find someone else. You do it twice a year and usually get back 100 to 150 bucks. You can take anything that has a deposit back in pop, milk, alcohol, juice. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's the same as it is out east. Whereas here where I live in Ontario, you can only return like alcohol containers. Like they don't care about like the pop or juice cans. Like you're not getting a deposit back on those things. Although I don't know if you're paying a deposit on those if you're buying them either. I'm unaware. I don't pay enough. Cat! Not Cartesian cat, but just a cat. Alright, now to the guild branch. Have you guys been dealing with our thief friend here, or what?
Let me ask you something.
Now, Soap Dish, important question. Now, are you taking that $100 to $150 right back to the liquor store and just keep that vicious cycle going, or do you take it to the ballet, if you will? I don't know if you have a ballet in Saskatchewan. That's right, we're aware of the thief in the area, but one of our bracers said they managed to catch a glimpse of her previously, but they haven't seen her nor hair of her patrolling the city since. So the guild's on the lookout for her. I mean, that's good to know. Sounds like it could be pretty tough to find her. Do you mind if we ask the guild has a plan for what to do with her if you find her again? Initially, we were planning to take her into custody, of course, but Faisal and some of the other merchants asked us not to be harsh with her. So for the time being, we're hands off about it. That's pretty much what Faisal told us too, that he'd rather settle it privately. Which is fair. If the merchants want to try and resolve it themselves, we can't butt in. I hope that answers your question. Good luck with your search. Thanks. We got our way of figuring these things out. We'll make it work. Well, time to find someone else. Usually just put it in the Steam wallet. Ah, the digital ballet, if you will. Alright, now to the bazaar. Almost ran into Elaine dancing again. That almost was a disaster.
Let me ask you something.
I was just coming across, the thing about the Sony and PlayStation about, like, sort of adding in, like, a 30-day DRM for any of their games that you buy. It's like, did nobody understand from, like, the Xbox One debacle of, like, this DRM stuff doesn't work. Like, people will stop buying games from you if you keep doing this dumb stuff. I mean, they keep trying it on the PC, but, you know, the PC is a little bit too much of an open slut for people to do that. But, like, can you imagine, like, not being able to, you know, be online for 30 days for whatever reason, then just you lose access to your game? Oh, that's going to be fantastic going down. Oh yeah, keep a few hundred in there for the Steam wallet. Yeah, never know what might go on sale randomly. Yeah, you never know. Four big sales relatively through the year, and you always find yourself buying something, right? Looking for that infamous little thief, huh? I definitely heard people talk about her. Can't say she's come to pay me a visit, though. Knowing Faisal, he probably doesn't want to press charges on her, right? Between you and me and the post, I think that's going too easy on her. And honestly, I think so too. The way I figure, if there are no consequences for what she's done, then she'll grow up to be completely immoral. Not that I'm one to talk, I'm not the best role model either. Well, we still appreciate what you had to share. Thanks, buddy. DRM on a console doesn't do a thing. It's much harder to pirate games on a console. That's exactly the point, right? Like, I mean, outside of more recently, the only system that I could say that's been
Comments?
relatively a new console that's been sort of pirated lately was the Switch. And they fixed that relatively quickly, but I mean, you know, that doesn't stop people from
Can we talk?
from doing it. But like for all of the new consoles, like the PS5, the Xbox is sort of a little bit of an intermingle thing because it seems that they're going to be turning into a little bit more of a PC related thing as opposed to just console. But you know, the Switch is its own deal, right? Yeah, like there's one for each season, right? And then there's usually like a mix in between, like a summer and then like a summer spring or summer fall. Like they usually have one that's somewhere in between there. You're asking about that shoplifter. I've heard of her. She's never been to my stall, however, so I don't know much about her. A bracer actually asked me something similar earlier. I wonder what happened to her after that. You said a bracer talked to you? What did they ask? It was a while back. I believe they were investigating how much damage she had caused. Personally, I have a hard time seeing such a young girl struggling so badly. I pray that someone, it be a bracer or whoever finds her, gets her the help she needs. I absolutely agree, ma'am. Thank you for your time.
Oh, comments?
Seems to me like not everyone really wants to really give two hoots about her, fortunately or unfortunately. Oh, I know the girl you must be talking about. She sneaks into my shop all the time. How often would you say she tries to steal stuff from you, ma'am? And how much, too? That'd be good to know. Let me think. I'd say she comes here about every other day. She never takes a lot. She's just a child. She can only carry so much. You know for a fact that you're dealing with a loner. She's not in any kind of gang or anything like that. No, I've never seen her working with anybody else. She's always by herself. To be honest, I do feel for her. You hate to see someone so young live like that. Hopefully either the police or the temple can take her in soon and give her the help that she needs. That's what we're trying to make happen, man. Thanks for helping us.
Need some...
The PS5 and the Xbox are both exploitable. It's so much more involved than your average person is willing to do, and also requires a PC, which a lot of console players do not have. It makes it so weird to discuss, because it's like, you know, consoles are generally such a closed system. Camel. Help day. But you know, like you said, like when the work has to be done on a PC and a lot of games are available on both in the end, it just sort of makes it a moot point in the end. But
Can we talk?
I really think this is Sony kicking and shooting themselves in the foot. Like, they sort of, like, you know, they have their built-in DRM, sort of like how Steam has built-in DRM. Not really, but you know, it is part of the overall conversation. Like, to overdo it like this without a lot of thought sort of seems like, you know, it's not like you're hearing about Sony dealing with pirating of an issue to begin with, which was why they would implement this. So it makes me think like there's something up as to why they're doing this. But you know, I'm not a console guy, so it doesn't really matter to me anymore. Oh yeah, I know the girl you're looking for, all right. She's in here constantly. Last I saw her was 2 days ago, I think. Wow, that's really recent. She looked desperate. You can tell she's going through a real rough patch. Her clothes are filthy. I cannot help a kid who's clearly just trying to survive, you know? So the trick is I make some food for her and she gets to steal it. Awfully generous for someone who's been targeted by her. You don't think she should be apprehended or something? Don't get me wrong. It'd be better for everyone if she stopped stealing from my shop. Last thing I need is word getting around that I'm some kind of easy mark and or organized thieves getting ideas. But I don't have the heart to stand there and watch a little girl starve right in front of me. So I try to do what I can. Take good care of her when you find her, okay? I trust the bazaar manager will come up with something. Of course. We're all on the same team. So it seems like everyone is sort of really on the same page, except for Aaron, who's really trying to sell, like, we need to be a little bit more harsher on her, but, Sony's also said that reverting to not selling their games on PC, which is a huge mistake. Yeah, I read about that too. Like, it seemed like that they even stopped development on some of the games, which were huge. Like, I always felt like, you know, Sony's games, like, you know, they take a long time to get on PC, which I thought was like, okay, like, that's an approach. Like, you guys are trying to sell consoles, so, like, you know, a year later, like, you guys get to sell those games again to people on a separate market, and people buy them because they're good games. Like I said before, I'm not gonna go and spend $1,000 on PS5. Like, there just isn't enough Sony's games for me to go and, like, yes, I will buy that console. This doesn't change it that badly yet. I think that they'll realize that there's gonna still be a market that they're missing out on, and eventually maybe even if it's 2 years down the road, they'll realize it. But, you know, that's them. They're weird at times. Yeah, they should be going the opposite. Like, they should be going day and date. If, you know, their entire point should be like, look, there's a group of people who are never going to buy our console regardless, but they'd like to play our games. That's lost money. Like, we've come a long way from consoles being being sold at a loss. I think, you know, we're now in the era, probably started with the PS4, to be honest, of where they want to sell a console at a profit, like, right from day one. Whereas before PS3 and the same with the Xbox, they were sold at a loss to get you to buy the video games, to get you to buy the accessories, you know, where the money was relatively really made. And now they're greedy and they want to be making money on everything. But you know, that's the capitalist consumer world we live in. That like I said, like, I know there's a, you know, with the tariffs in place before, that wrapped it up to $1,000, and now that SSDs and RAM are expensive now too, like, it's probably just going to go on the up and up. And I mean, you know, in the era of where a PS6 is going to be coming soon, I can't fathom the thought that a console is going to cost more than $1,000. So I mean, I'm not interested, but, you know, to each their own, I guess. So let's go back to the bazaar and go everything that we have heard. All right. I think we've dug out as much as we can to find here, and based on what we know, we can probably assume this girl has no friends or family. None living, anyways. She seems to live on her own and looks after herself and nobody else. And she's pretty damn good at swiping stuff. It takes skill to avoid getting noticed by people from both the guild and the temple, outside of the handful of times. Which means it's not going to be easy to find her. Don't worry, you've got me, remember? I'm sure if we work together, we can nab her. One would hope. She might be better than average, though, so we're still dealing with a kid here. It shouldn't be impossible. Right. So, now that we know the score, we should try and set up a stakeout. SSD and RAMs are starting to show signs of slowing down the AI bulk. Yeah, the thing is, it's a weird, like, I don't want to directly have some correlation between the two, because they're not really the same, but I sort of look at it like the price of gas or fuel, right? Like, once a company gets a taste of, like, that people will pay for a product regardless if they need it. Like, I'm not saying, like, you know, everyone needs fuel regardless. Like, it needs to be determined. Sort of the same as, like, I mean, for SSD and RAM, like, if you want to buy a computer, a console, something like that, you need those parts in them regardless. Like, if you want to buy, if it sucks that you need a computer right now, and you absolutely need one, you're gonna pay the higher price of what it is. And once companies realize, like, oh, are our profits really down that much? So even if the AI bubble is bursting to the point where everything should come down, they're going to be like, well, people were paying those higher prices regardless, so maybe we can keep them up higher anyways, because people are going to pay it. And then that's the shitty part of just everything is more expensive. It never comes down ever. Like, it's never going to come down, and everything's going to be expensive again. And that's what sucks, but... oh, this headache could go away. So she doesn't know that we're looking for her, so with any luck, she might come out of hiding if we wait long enough. You really think, dude? How the hell do you know she's even going to show up today, let alone when? We don't. But two of the shopkeepers we talked to did mention that they did see her 2 days ago. Enough time has passed that she might need to come out and forage again. I think it's worth a try. Everything is going to go down, just not back to where they... Yes. They will come down, like, from their highs, but they're not to go back to where they were before the AI bubble hit. Unless, like, you know, some type of miracle happens. That's my opinion, too. As for where we'll set up, let's talk to the stall owners who saw her before. With any luck, we can all work together.
Need some spices, perhaps?
Yeah, I've been seeing. Is that on PC now? Or is MLB The Show still just a console game? Like, I knew it used to be just PlayStation, and then MLB, I think 2 years ago, was like, hey, you should be putting this on the other console. We're losing out money. So it's still just a console exclusive. That sucks. Yeah, I as a fan of the NHL games, haven't played one of those in a while either. Like, I would love to know why they're not on a PC. But is there something I can do for you? Yeah, it's about that shoplifter we mentioned earlier. There's something we wanted to discuss with you and the other owner across the street. Would you come with me? Oh, sure. I don't mind. Vane and the others split up to talk to each of the shopkeepers. They explained their plan to try and catch the shoplifter. Basically, knowing what we do now, we want to set up a stakeout within the bazaar and see if she turns up. Would you two mind if we hid inside your shop to keep an eye out? Oh, go right on ahead. You'll be doing us a favor if you manage to capture her, if anything. Yeah, what she said. And plus, the manager hired you guys. Of course we trust you. We'd be happy to work with you. Well, thank goodness. We're glad you understand. Thank you both so much. Alright, well, with that settled, let's split up and get to work. Anyas and Farida, you take one stall. You punk and sticking with me, we'll set up shop in the other stall. Hope you don't regret bringing me along, Chief. Now you gotta deliver and show me how good you are. We've got this, Fairy. Yeah, we'll catch her, no sweat. Girl over there. Could she be the one? He does look really cautious of her surroundings, like a thief would be scoping out a place. Your road to the show player is named Dick Long. And that's a combination of names the announcers say. Oh, it's like got a long list of names you can put out, so you just chose the combination of Dick Long. Like your soap. She's so small. Like, it's sad to she has to steal so much in order to survive. She's coming this way. Works out nicely for us. Once we see her steal something, we'll close in on her and nab her. Well, that's all the shopping I need done for today. On a different note, the film festival sure has brought an awful lot of people into town. This place already gets hot. It's gonna feel stuffy everywhere you go because of all the crowds. What a bother. Maybe so, but I certainly can't complain about having more customers. I'm happy they're here. You can make a female player in Road to the show as well. Name her Sandy Beaver. It's fitting. Very fitting. Pickpocket slipped an apple into her bag when she thought nobody was looking. And kid, you are smooth with your hands. I've been led to believe. Well, there's no need to be scared. You're what you might call problem solvers. We're not here to turn you over to the cops or anything like that. We just want to talk for a bit. That's all. Like it or not, you need to come with us. With a quick feint, the girl managed to sneak straight past Van. Hey! How does it feel letting a little kid give you the slip? Van, is everything okay? I saw that girl run towards the inn. Don't worry, old man. We'll clean up your mess. Let's move, girls. There wasn't an option for an Anita, or it would have been Anita Dickens.
The street's pretty crowded. How'll we ever figure out where she went? Well, that must be the idea. Blend into all these people and get out unnoticed. Oh, if it's gonna work out a couple of pros like us, though. Hey, got you, little punk. Oh, what the... Oh, slippery again. Yeah, how is she so slippery? Did she literally just jump onto that tarp and start running on it? Oh boy, I can tell she's gonna drag this thing out. Let me go after her next. I can handle heights just fine. I'll get her for you guys. She might be light on her feet, but she's not as light as this proud Kruger warrior. Quit running! Stop right there! I promise, you want to hear what I have to say, really? Fucking apple. Don't go wasting food like that either. I'm so embarrassed she managed to shake me off too. You should have forgotten the apple and stayed on her tail. What were you thinking? But she stole it. That'd be terrible for stolen food to go to waste like that. Really admirable of you, Fairy. I think it's important to keep stuff like that in mind too. You made a break for the entertainment district, which might actually be a blessing in disguise. That area's a lot more wide open, so she won't have as many places to slip into easily. It'll be our chance to finally surround her and take her in. Everybody ready? For sure! There she is. Over there! Huh. I don't see her anywhere, but she had to run into this parking lot. We're in luck if so. It's a dead end. She'll have nowhere else to go, except she's already in our car. Let's go split up and search for a while, keeping the exit sealed off. She won't get away this time. I'll guard the entryway then. No way in Gahana she'll get past me. You'll go with him. 2 guards are better than 1. Alright, sounds good. In that case, Anyas, you and I will search the perimeter. You had to clip that. Nothing wrong with that, so. Keep a close eye for her. She could pop out and try to book it at any time. Right. We'll catch her for sure. Alright. Are you in my car? Man's pickup truck is parked here. When I get back, I'm gonna have to give you a full wash. Top to bottom. Why? Still looks good as new as to me. Well, it is covered in sand. Poor guy. Can't stand to see his baby looking nothing than their finest. She'll survive, old man. Well, she's not a great hider, I'll give her that. There she is. It's the thief. I'll circle around from the right, you flank from the other way, alright? Okay. There you are. We finally found you. Ah! Do we really have to keep running? You must be exhausted at this point. Can we at least sit down and talk? There's someone who's really concerned about you. You shouldn't be stealing like this. You're right. Why should I believe you? Hey, look, it's a Dodge Neon. Wait, you would say this is a Dodge Neon? I mean, this red car sort of looks like it's got like the rear lights of like a Skyline. We'll give it a rest already. We're trying to do right by you. You're not getting away from us. Just grow up and turn yourself in already. Running only makes it worse. How could I let this happen? After much effort, Van and company apprehended the shoplifter and got in touch with Faisal. The group decided to rent a room so they could have a place to talk to the young girl. Alright, well, we finally get to meet. Why don't you tell us your name? Can you do that? Like a Neon and Miata did the fusion dance. Soap Dish, we have a phrase around here, bumpin' uglies, if you will. Let's stick with the script here. No getting away now, kid. You got nothing else to lose. Might as well talk.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere!
It sure is, Cat. It sure is. Welcome back. Like Goku and Vegeta did. Vegeta? Vagina. Like penis and vagina did. There we go. You're grieving, give you a break. It's okay, Cat. It's okay. We're well ahead of it. Lothar's took care of you and you get your time. Your name is Sinum.
I know it's bad to steal from the bazaar, but I'm not sorry about it. If I have to steal so I don't die, then I'll steal as much as I have to. Period. And that's fair in its way. Sounds like you really don't have much of a choice. Aye. It's reasonable enough. In that case, let me ask you another question. Who's your family? How have you been living up to this point? My mom and I used to live in the country, but eventually we ran out of money, so we had to move to find work. Ever since my mom got sick and died, I've been alone. I used to do random jobs while going from place to place. Oh, Sim, I'm so sorry, but you could have gone to the temple. They would have helped you. In fact, it might not be too late now. Maybe they'll still take you in. Exactly. That's what I also thought. You guys must be joking. I'm more than just a thief, you know. I've done all kinds of bad stuff in order to survive, like delivering sketchy packages for people. Someone like me doesn't deserve to be taken in. Come on now, you act all noble and mature. Some logic you got there, kid. Whatever. Are we done talking now? Just turn me over to the cops and get it over with already. You're wasting my time. No, I'm not gonna turn you in. I brought these people in on precisely to avoid that outcome. Huh? I'm not sure what to do. I was originally gonna go talk to the temple and ask them to look after her. What do you think? What should I do about her? Good question. Let me think. Did he go there on a horse with no name? Possibly. Boyfriend called from the dessert. Like, from the dessert menu? What's on that menu of dessert? And did it feel good to be out of the rain? Where's the hello people? God damn it, Biscuits. I thought you had standards. Desert as in not dessert. I know. I was just trying to be funny, Cat. You ruined it. How about a Sunday? Though she might try to resist, leaving her with the temple's probably still the safest bet. If not that, at least she needs someone who can rein her on in and set her straight. You've lost your funny bone. So what should I tell him? Wait, so there's either leave her at the temple or have him hurt. What does it mean when it says take her in? Like to the authorities? Or like have him take her in, like Basil take her in? I'm very confused by the phrasing of this. Like it doesn't, like I need more information. Like I don't want you to, she doesn't deserve to go to jail. I mean, she didn't seem too not interested to go to the church, but yeah, send her to the gulag. Oh. Like if it was Faisal taking her in, take her into, okay, so it's not, so neither one of these is take her to jail type of thing. So okay, I don't think she needs to go with Jeebas and the people. I think Faisal could have a good take for her and the family. Why not? Take her in. I definitely agree that with a personality like hers, she'd have a real tough time fitting on over at the temple. Would you be open to taking her in yourself? Actually, I thought about that as well. We got an empty apartment we normally rent out for caravans that's going unoccupied, so she'd still have a place to stay. You know what? I'll do it. This must be Arusha's hand at work. I'd be happy to be your guardian for a while and see where we go from there. I'll even have you come work with us in the bazaar. Say what? Why would you want a thief working there? Especially with everything I've taken. I get it. You just want to feel good about yourself for being so kind to some poor little girl who's down on her luck. Is that it? If that's all you can think about me, I'll stay on my own and steal to survive. Thank you very much. I was once in your shoes, believe it or not. There was this nosy merchant who couldn't keep to himself. He took me in, gave me a place to stay, and taught me how to work. Eventually, I ended up in charge of the whole bazaar. I've always wanted to give something back for getting a second chance, and yeah, I see that opportunity in you, Sinum. You may think my offer is insincere, honestly. That's fair. But I think it's still the right thing to do for your situation, one way or the other. It's okay. I'm sure once you talk to the stall owners and explain your situation to them, they'll let you stay. You're gonna have to be a little brave, but it's a chance to make a fresh start. I think it'll be worth it. What she said. If you don't want to get too familiar with the cops, now's the time to start getting your act together. Sounds like you don't exactly enjoy living the way you do, anyway, so what's the harm in taking them up on the offer? When you guys put it like that, I guess I can't refuse. Alright, I'll work in your freaking bazaar since you insist. I mean, if you really want me, that is. Well, now it's too late! You've already come on in and said how it is to be out of the rain. Oh. Ask you if you care. Miss SGM Fiery Biscuits. Do you care? No. Well, I tried. Of course I do. We're happy to have you aboard. She spent penis points on that. Did. Wait, she spent penis points on the no or the hello people? It didn't even pop up on screen the way it should have. The no? Wait, that was supposed to like pop up in a special way? What the fuck are you people talking about? The highlighted message that they used to pop up on screen. Oh, like you mean from like a super, super long time ago? That thing? Yeah, that thing don't work no more. Now, like, if you highlight it just highlights it on the little Twitch chat thing. I didn't break it. I didn't break it. Do you think I'm smart enough to write a program like that works like that? I am incapable. I'm lucky I can dress myself in the morning. Well, that solves that. Fine. The girl sure made us earn our keep, though. Don't I know it? Thanks for going through all that trouble. I appreciate it. Now it's my turn to do the heavy lifting and support her. We've got a long road ahead of us, starting with getting the whole bazaar on board, but one way or another, we'll make it work. I could see you dancing around your apartment after setting your diploma on fire. Where is my diploma? I think it's just in my drawer. Should I put it on some big giant, you know, frame? Put somewhere? Maybe. I bet you will. Good luck, mister. Thanks. I'll never forget what you have all done for both of us.
Mission accomplished.
Great. The Bazaar Burglar has been completed.
Unit deposit confirmed.
Wait, so sending her to the temple would have been chaos? Yours is on a shelf downstairs, and Wolf hilariously covered it with our dog's training completion diploma. I left it, though, because that's funny as fuck. Yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, in the end, it's just a piece of paper, right? Like, it is what it is.
It's hotter than Gehenna.
Alright, well, is everything going over okay here? I'm just about to introduce all the vendors to Sinem. I don't exactly expect everyone to welcome her with open arms, but it's possible some of them will give her a hard time. It's all just part of the process. In time, I'm sure they'll learn to warm on up to her and even embrace her. It sounds like it'll be rough. Good luck, Sinem. You can do it. You can do it! Oh, that's a terrible Rob Schneider. We've got your back. I don't know what you expect me to say to these people. Seriously. I told you before, I'm not going to apologize for what I did. I had to do it to survive. I would have literally died if I didn't take matters in my own hands. And be honest and tell them that. I think everyone knows deep down that was the case. Still, if you understand what you did was wrong,
It wouldn't hurt to tell him that you're sorry, would it? That's what I'm saying. I'm not sorry about what happened. Not even a... Alright. Alright, I suppose we've been talking too long. Let's just get some food in you first, hmm? Don't laugh at me. This isn't funny. She seems good at heart. Hopefully she and the sellers will get along.
Righty.
I'm not sure where my high school diploma is. My mom might have it, or it's in the box in storage. Probably in the box in storage, probably, right? Now, do I want to go to the entertainment district first before we go and take a look around? Maybe the game will not even allow me to go back all that way. Mr. Camel. Nope. I'm not allowed to go celebrate Hump Day with a camel. Oh, gay! I saved the game. Even funnier, he covered a college diploma with a dog's training diploma. I mean, in all honesty, which one's really more important, right? Who worked harder to accomplish the diploma? The dog or you? Clearly the dog. The dog earned it. Or the people at the printer. I mean, not everyone has to go to a college or university, Soap Dish. If you're happy with your life and save yourself some money in the 2, 3, or 4 years to not go to university, so be it, man. Not for everybody. So pretty. Well, definitely in Tharbad. The view like this? Yeah, you won't find this anywhere else in Calvert. And that over there must be the 6-star hotel we'll be visiting. You went to college yourself? Like, just by yourself, Lothars? Just you? So that's the Al Jumeirah Hotel. Even from this far away, it looks huge. Kowloon Hotel back in Longport's no slouch, but that palace of decadence might as well be made straight out of Mira. I got to go check out the observation lounge when I was here before. It was so luxurious inside. I was blown away. The city at night looks amazing from up there too. It felt different compared to Longport. Huh, you don't say. Well, I want to see it for myself. Me too. I'm sure it's as nice as Fairy says. Alright, that's enough slacking off, you yokels. Can have you kids forgetting about work this quickly. You got a bachelor's degree because everyone here wants one of those for your chosen career. I wouldn't have done it otherwise. Like, do you like need one for like a job? That's the one thing that I always, it's annoying to see for work is wanting people to have like just a piece of paper that has absolutely nothing to do with the actual job. It's just like, you know, to filter out people. Shake that booty. Damn. She's way better than the other dancer I saw. Captivating. Yeah, my eyes are stuck on the butt. But if you can't go and get that job without that piece of paper, how are you supposed to get that 5 to 7 years of experience, right? I always get a good chuckle out of things like, you know, something that's like, usually like it's in coding. I see people bring it up. Like someone will invent a new line of code or something and then we'll say like, but we need 10 years experience. And then, you know, the person who like really helped, you know, deliver the code is like, I noticed that you need like 10 years experience for this particular code when it has only existed for 6 months. How would you like to approach that? Have you tried using your ass to get the entry-level position? Isn't that what everyone, you know, you either have to kiss ass, give ass, or I think get gas. Which all could come from your ass in some way, shape, or form. I feel like I was in a dream watching that. I feel like, are we supposed to throw money at these people? You know, some stripper singles, perhaps? Well, that's Central Eastern dancing, eh? A couple of random chicks that know how to capture an audience. I think it's the lack of clothes, Aaron. You girls are hot stuff. What?
Thank you?
1,000 mirror, a couple of coins in there.
That's so much. Are you sure?
I think I saw a Canadian nickel in there. Go on, help yourselves. We've taken a real liking to you girls. All we ask is you come hang out with us. Got a nice room out in the entertainment district and everything.
Are you guys crazy?
I'm sorry. We're still working.
What? Not enough cash for you? Fine, we'll give you girls more. As much as you like. Just come with us already. Okay, we can't get too handy now.
Let me go!
Had another interview yesterday, and I came real close to just saying, Jesus fucking Christ, just hire me. I swear you won't regret it. See, I think that's what you really need to do, Biscuits. And you have to say Jesus fucking Christ. Or insert any type of made-up-believe guy from a book that may or may not have walked on water. I think that's what you need to do. That might just be the secret.
Shahina!
Shakina! Hey, what do you guys think you're doing? This isn't funny. Get your filthy hands off. Uh-oh. Yikes. Who are you calling filthy, huh? You locals ain't worth shit. Now go on scram.
Go of them, now!
I don't appreciate how little you actually see people use the word scram. It should be used a lot more often. You do have 2 contingent offers at least. The interview was for a 3rd position that took an entire month to decide to even interview, so who knows how long the next part of that process will take. I prefer to swear to Harry fucking Houdini. Yeah, you can do it too. Okay, a little twist to the wrist there. Are you two alright?
Yeah.
What is their problem?
Well... What is this freaky kid? Hey, you two! What do you think you're doing? Get over here and... Huh? Gwerk. Gwerk? Gwerk. 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 Can't move. Well. Looks like we got some Jaeger dropouts, I see. That's to be you two. Have such morons for bosses. What did you say? You're looking for some company, it sounds like. Got yourselves a pretty fancy room reserved here and everything. Film festival's not for another 3 days, you know. What if we helped you catch some Z's until then? Hey, what's going on here? Great. Now we got bracers giving us grief. Shit. This one we thought we could have had some fun in this dump of a city. You guys had to ruin it. We better not catch you again or else there'll be hell to pay. You hear us? That's supposed to be our line. You guys were amazing. You got rid of them like they were nothing. I'm so glad to see those guys gone. What a relief. Oh, I guess I made a bit of a scene. Sorry. Oh, it's okay, Fairy. It all worked out in the end. What a morning. We only just got here. You ladies okay? These guys didn't rough you up too badly, didn't they?
Oh, no. We're fine.
So in your MLB 26 RTTS, Dick Long was the first overall pick in the draft. It got drafted to the Detroit Tigers, so that's not great. And what about the lady player? What was her name again? Anita Sandpit? Was that it? I got it right? Who was she drafted by?
Thank you so much.
Well, looks like everything's under control. Oh, Sandy Beaver. How could I forget? Yeah, I think those were the guys Yin mentioned before, too. The harasser's gone. The audience members donated the tips to the dancers before dispersing. Likewise, the pair of bracers resumed their patrol. It's funny, the wife and I were looking at, we usually like to see a couple, 2 or 3 Blue Jays games throughout the year. And so of course that they had just were in the World Series last year. Tickets have skyrocketed because, now they're a good team now. So I was telling my wife, I was like, well, aim to go to see games that have shitty teams. Like, the price won't be so bad. And then she's like, well, who are the shitty teams? And oddly enough, the Detroit Tigers had come up. They are one of the cheaper games. I mean, as much as I would like to see Boston, they're playing them right now, of course, but Boston, even though they're in fucking last place, they're one of the premium teams. So they're a little bit more expensive. But yeah, they've probably gone up, I would say, about 25%. And there's a lot less tickets available, obviously. We'll probably have to go and look at something in June or July, maybe even August, the later games. Like, pretty much all of the stuff, like, pretty much now is, you know, slim pickings for tickets. And I like to go and get a decent ticket type of thing, but the Red Sox are a team that always has a strong following. Oh, yeah, I mean, I think they just fired Alex Cora and the rest of his coaching staff last week. But I mean, I've you know, I'm a fan of the Blue Jays. I'm a fan of the Red Sox. I mean, I like good baseball, but the Red Sox are always a capable team, you know, when they want to be. It's just that they just don't want to be most of the time. But yeah, they always have a following. They're to me like the Toronto Maple Leafs or the Montreal Canadiens in hockey speak. Like, regardless of how shitty the Toronto Maple Leafs will be and currently are, I will still be an idiot and follow them and cheer for them for whatever reason. Here, these are on me.
Wow, really? Thank you.
What did I give them? Two glasses of piss?
You really don't need to. You've already done so much for...
Here, enjoy my urine. It's sterile and good for you. No, I insist. Consider it a way of saying thanks for putting on such a good show.
We make a good act, right? Especially Sarah. Nobody's as good a dancer as her.
The Red Sox are a team that always has a strong following, and they've been since the 60s. Yeah, the Leafs haven't won a Stanley Cup since there was only 6 teams in the league since 1967. RJD, seems you gave them something else. I mean, I'm just going off of the color, RJD. I mean, look, as a fellow enjoyer of drinking your own urine, I feel like you would understand, right, RJD?
Shahina, stop.
When they're mentioning this Sarah girl, are we talking about the same Sarah? I'm just glad to see the two of you are all right after all that. That's what counts. I'm really sorry for just barging in like that. I could have done better. Actually, what are your names?
Oh, I guess we haven't introduced ourselves.
Oh, so that's Sarah. It's Era.
My younger sister and I danced for...
So it's not the same Sarah that we are used to from previous. You gotta do what you gotta do, right?
And I'm Shahina. Nice to meet you.
I mean, how bad could it taste? I'm enjoying some right now. Look, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, jokes are out. This is not my urine. If your urine is this color, drink more. Okay? Bottoms up. Ah, that's good urine. Yes.
Anyway, what's your deal?
Biscuits, have you had your own urine lately?
You don't look like bracers.
Did you just...
Shahina! Don't call him that, that's rude!
Huh? But he is, isn't he?
Ah! Looks like I'm not the only one who thinks you're old, Grant. Shut up, it isn't funny. Anyway. Drink a pint of it every day. See, I knew I had a healthy, strong community that enjoys their own urine. I encourage everybody to do it. And it should look this color, okay? None of that really clear urine. I want... There might even need to be a little bit of blood in it, just so you know you're doing it right. So you guys go around solving people's problems? That's interesting. I had no idea there were jobs like that in the capital. Could they be the ones people have been talking about since yesterday?
Wow, that's so cool. It sounds like a really grown-up thing to do. It's okay. You don't have to tiptoe around me. I'm over it. It sucks to be you, Chief. Anyways, real talk. I'm glad we were there to handle those guys for your girls. Creeps like that tend to give you grief a lot? Actually, no. The vast majority of tourists who come watch us are quite polite. Though, I can't deny that some sort of trouble has been on the rise all over the city the past few days. Well, that's a bummer. Could it be because of the film festival coming up so soon? I think so. You only gotta look at the parking lots to see that there are people from all over Zemuria, not just Calvard coming to attend. And among those visitors are guys who think they're hot shit, making it big through investments or startup companies. Perfect recipe for fun. Given that, I can't understand how things would be happening around here. I'm sorry, I don't think I know what you mean. Could you... Don't worry about it. Just stuff to do with work on our end. Well, you guys had a real crazy move when you confronted those other guys back there. Fairy was so fast I didn't even see her coming. And you two are super quick too. Hey, you all should learn how to dance while you're in town. I bet you'd do great. I'll teach Fairy and Sarah will teach Anyas. What do you say? Sheena? I'm sure they got far more important things to do than hang out with us. Well, I'm a bit curious about how you guys dance, now that you mention it. It was so pretty. You two are really amazing to watch. What sort of dance is it exactly? It's called exotic. And if you wait until nightfall, they might even take off their clothes. We come up from a family of dancers that have passed our form down from generation to generation. Our mother taught us these moves, see? Just involve a pole and all is good. I guess I wouldn't be against teaching a little bit about what we do if it helps keep our traditions alive. Alright, clearly it feels like we're meant to meet. If you're interested, we'll be happy to show you the basics. What do you say? Really? Oh, I'd love to learn more once we're done with our work here. Well, if Barry's in, I can hardly say no. I don't know if I'll be able to keep up with you, but I'll try my best. When did they make Randy a K-pop boy band member? Did this happen in Reverie? Oh, do you think this man is Randy, aka the K-pop boy band member? So this is Aaron, otherwise known as Aaron. Not Randy Orlando. But I could see how some could make the connection. Because we all know that you stopped playing, of course. I can't blame you. The series does get a little convoluted at times, so. K-pop boy Randy band. What beverage do I have currently today, Kat? I have got... something from the Great Lakes Brewery. And it's called the Canuck Pale Ale. And you know it's Canadian because there's a lumberjack on the front. I don't know how well you can see it or not see it. It sounds so Canadian. It is Canadian. And it says, please refrigerate. Drink this beer fresh. It was in the fridge. And it does taste fresh. Let's go over what it says on the can. It's been said that Canada is the only country in the world that knows how to live without an identity. This beer doesn't help much with that fact. From the fiercely irresponsible, stereotypical image on the front of the can to the distinctly American style of beer inside it, we've really made a mess of things. What have we done? Sorry. The music goes with the monologue. The monologue of me going on about the beer. This is how I picture RJD is in his job. Although he's not maybe quite not a lumberjack, he does work with timber, and so I just assume he just has carries an axe, has a large beard and mustache, with a toque, riding a penis-shaped log.
as one does. They used you for the model for that camp, right? Exactly. You know, I bet there are things from that I could apply to my own sword dancing too. I might just join in on those lessons. Whoa, you can do that? Hey, the more I think about it, the more I think you might even be able to pull off the outfits too. Oh yeah, sure, that'd be a piece of cake. Nothing I haven't done before. Wait, are you telling me that Aaron in his spare time is wearing these wonderful outfits? Does he have a set of tits that can hold on to them honchos? I bet. Right there is some of the best boob that that a man can appreciate, and that is the under boob. Right there. Should I slap myself now or later? Oh, I hadn't thought about wearing those outfits. Do I really want to? I can't wait to start learning. You kids do recall that we're here on assignment, right? Time to play adult once in a while.
Hi, Van. Thanks for picking up. Looks like you're all in Tharbad.
Well, hey, stranger. Yeah, we rolled on in here first thing in the morning.
That's good. I hope the long drive didn't take too much of a toll on you. I know this might be a little early for you, but we also actually got in by airship just a little while ago.
See, everyone else traveled in by luxury, airship and all that jazz, and I'm the jackass that had to drive 8 hours in a fucking pickup truck. You know, I guess that's fine and dandy, right? Fine and dandy? Hmm? There's an airship? Yeah, we're not allowed to use it. Nice. Well, we'll be able to sit down and talk about the job soon. Do you want us to head over right away?
Oh, no, there's no rush. As long as we can talk by noon, any time works for us.
It's a Japanese RPG. There's always an airship, right? Exactly. I have to say, Biscuits, I don't think anyone else is playing Final Fantasy XIV. I am very excited about, is it called Evercold? Everfrost? Even Cold? Even Sneeze Cold? I think it's Evercold. Everfrost. Something along those lines. Very excited about that. I'm very excited about the quality of life changes they're finally doing for Final Fantasy XIV. I think it's an actual requirement for a Japanese RPG, an airship. Yeah. Did 7.5 like just come out? There was like a big patch where they did a couple of things just recently. I'll have to hop on in and play. So it sounds like they're making some good changes that I've been bitching about for quite some time. An airship that the main character can't use. Right. How Japanese RPG of them.
Plus, we still need to unpack and...
Hey, Nina.
Have you seen the key to my suitcase anywhere?
Huh?
No. Why would I have seen that? Sorry about that. I'll see you all at the hotel then.
Sounds good. See you then. Was that Nina you were talking to? Yeah, sounds like she just got into town. Once we find time, we should make our way on over to the Aljumaria Hotel. No, the voice sounded like... Hold on. Did you say Nina? As in Nina Fenley? You guys know her? Don't mind her. She just really likes movies. Sometimes the big screen out in the entertainment district will show free movies, which we'll catch. Ever since they announced the film festival is coming to Tharbad, Shaheen has been a ball of excitement. Well, duh, how could I not be? Lots of famous actors, actresses, and directors are going to be in town, not just Nina. Are you guys going to go meet with her later? I'm so jealous. Oh. Do you want us to try to get you an autograph from her? I mean, she'd probably say yes if we ask nicely. For real? You do that for me? Oh, well, we can't make any promises. Only if she's comfortable with it. Oh, that's fine. Oh, please. I love you guys so much. I promise not to call you an old guy anymore if you could do this for me. You don't have to keep bringing that up. There's no escape for you, dude. I'm really sorry about her. If you could do it, it would mean the world for her. Anyways, We should be in town for 2 or 3 days. If anything else comes up, feel free to contact us. It'll cost you extra, but we'll be more than happy to help.
Oh, okay, thank you.
I'll let you know if you need anything. After that, the sisters went back to perform some more while Van and the others opted to visit the entertainment district. Alright, so I assume we are done the to-do list there. Obviously hand these off to our friends here. The sand fart bottle and the arabesque coaster.
Thanks, Van.
$10 gifts given. Is that it? That's it. Alright, anything on the to-do list? No, we are done with the Bizarre Burglar. That's good. Can someone do me I'm seeing... I'm using a new thing, relatively new. We're trying to get used to it of a plugin. It looks like some emotes are working. Does anybody use Better TTV or 7TV? I'm curious if anyone uses that. Use an emote from that. I want to see if that works. They're supposed to be implementing these things. See if they work or not. So I'm curious. Something like a Keck W would be one of them. Looks like DJ tried to do a happy face. That didn't work. Add that to the fucking list. You guys were awesome. You taught those bullies a lesson. Tina and Sarah worked both so hard. I can tell. How could anyone be so mean to them? That's wrong. I don't know, kid. My big brother and I have known Shaheen and Sarah since they first came to Tharbad. He says he's got a lot of sympathy for them because they're two siblings who work so hard just like us. And I totally agree. It's a good reason as any to make friends with someone. Are you guys ever going to fix this Ford Bronco tire or what? Thanks for stepping in and rescuing Sarah and her sister. I've known those two for a long time, and it's sad to say that we've been seeing more and more visitors like those dirtbags walking our streets. Normally I work as a tour guide out in the Sand Sea, driving people in my car, but when those girls are out dancing, I take my customers to them. When things are the way they are right now, I guess I gotta start being a little bit more careful which tourists I take around. Yeah, I guess so. Blob dance? That's also another one. I guess they aren't working. They'll have to get back to there. So now my next question would be is, what about emotes I have or that you have? I did see one that DJ had. I've seen RJD use one. That worked. So they are working in some progress, I guess. You owe those two a lot for what they've done. Just need to be careful with who you take on. You don't want to cause any more trouble. No? Alright. Any more quests on the bulletin board? Dude, there's a chocobo that works. We can appreciate that. Mr. Campbell. I'm a camel, I'm a camel, I'm a camel. I'm a camel, I'm a camel, I'm hump day! Who's messaging me at a time like this? Sure, I can do that. Alright, lots going on here. Not that... Okay, yeah, that is a relatively a little bit of a bigger area. What is that green thing over there? Another kebab shop?
Looking to buy something?
Wild kebabs. Already bought some kebabs, thank you.
Not this way.
What do you mean I can't go that way? There's a green thing that way. You jacking any? Goddamn RPGs preventing me from going out and exploring. How dare they? That's a hell of a penis tower if I've ever seen one. It's like the size of RJD's. This looks like the entertainment district. It's still pretty new. I think it only opened a decade or so ago. It certainly is bustling. For real. Sorry. For real. Last time I was here, there wasn't this many people. Ain't just Calvardian tourists either. Lots of folks coming in from Central East by the look of it. This festival's shaping up to be even bigger than Mesodam's, especially with that parade they're putting on. Yeah, I'm excited. Look, I got nothing against a good festival or parade, but if you ask me, the real excitement's in that casino, so we're not going gambling, punk. Not like we got that much time to kill anyways. Make our way to the hotel. After that, we can walk around and do some shopping. So you're super pumped for Ass Creed Black Flag Resync. Definitely getting... Yeah, Jonathan King was mentioning that earlier as well. Very excited. I have not played an Ubisoft game in quite some time. I don't feel like they're putting out quite the best product that they could, but you know, I hear good things. Jonathan talks about good things about them, so nobody knows to have fun around here. Really? That's what you're getting on about? Okay, now can I go and do the green thing?
Whoops.
No, whoops, no. How? Heaven forbid. Heaven forbid. Alright. I promise I'm not going to take as long of a break as before, but unless my cat peed again somewhere, I'm certainly hoping not, but I will be right back.
Save me. I got a confession for you. Call me crazy, but I may be committing a crime of the first degree. I'm not pretending, I mean what I'm saying. I'm coming in with my hands held high. Gotta face it, I'm not gonna make it without your love, and I got nowhere to go. Don't you see what you're doing to me? I'm in love and I can't break free. Now I'm begging with you, baby. Please don't leave me hanging. Oh, 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 no, it's a lockdown, baby. You drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping. Your love has got me doing time. You're my attorney, my judge and jury. I'm pleading guilty, so lock me up for a key. Oh, wait. Hey, I said lock me up for a key. Yeah, ooh, yeah, lock me up for a key. You can't restrain me. You can search me. I'll give it all up just to be with you. I'm so happy. Now you got me. I'll surrender all my love to you. Don't you see what you're doing to me? I'm in love and I can't break free. Now I'm begging with you, baby. Please don't leave me hanging. Oh, oh, oh. It's a lockdown, baby. You drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping. Your love has got me doing time. You're my attorney.
Wait, that's a thing coming out finally, Lothars? Yes, that James Bond game, that's being made by the Hitmen people, right? Hitmen? Yeah, finally people will be able to play Metal Gear Solid 4 without either having to hook up their PlayStation 3 or go to the emulator route. So that'll be great. Okay, yeah, I guess we're going over here. Lady, what are you selling? Because I'm buying.
Not this way.
Oh my god, let me explore this game. Oh my god, game. Sky SC remake September. Might actually finally play E33. Yeah, you're gonna get on into it. I might have to dumb that down to stupid easy so I could get past a bunch of stuff, but give it a rest, Hardy. I'm done being cooped up. I want to see what else is out there. I need it. I can't stay stuck in Tharbad forever. You want this car Dad gave me to rot? Wait, it would rust in the... Take it to Canada. There it will rust. Damn. Whoever this guy's dad is must have cash to burn. It's a fancy high-end urban sports car. That's only the start of it. Suspension underneath the beast is a land carrier class, and the intake's been modded to handle freaking sandstorms. Doot-doot-doot-doot. Those aren't exactly off-the-shelf upgrades. I can only imagine how much mirror's been stuffed into this thing to trick it out like this. Young master, I'm hardly afraid of that's out of the question. Your father has ordered me not to let you out of the city unless you have completed your studies. Forgive me, sir. So what? There's nothing to stop the two of us from going on a little joyride across the sand dunes, right? Those are technically still between the city limits, so it's not like I'll be breaking any rules if we take a little trip out there. Please, young master, you must be reasonable. The sand sea is simply too dangerous to go gambling on out in there, I'm afraid. Ah, god damn it. Rich people and their butlers. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, DJ. It's like a dodge and like parry situation, and I have enough trouble paying attention when games don't have any type of dodging or parrying. Although to be fair, I did platinum Sekiro, which is pretty fucking the tippity top tier of dodging and a parrying system. So I don't know how to think about it. I did do that like a few years ago, but it makes me think of like, I don't mind like some thought to it. It's just I'll have to see like what the timing looks like and how much I have to pay attention to these types of things. And we all know how much I pay attention in games. Like games are right up here for paying attention with. So I'm trying to think. Is it Final Fantasy 16 that also has something to do with dodging and parrying, but in 16 there's an item you can have that makes it either easier or something? Okay, so it was Final Fantasy 16. I was curious. I remember something being mentioned about that. It's just weird that if you're gonna have a game in regards, like again, I haven't played either one of these. I can only go off of what they say. That if you're making a game where parrying or dodging is a big part of the game, if you're dumbing it down so easy that it doesn't matter, then why make it such an important part of the game? I don't know if it's more important in Claire Obscure Expedition 33, or if it's more important in Final Fantasy 16, or both, or not, or neither. I don't know. But it sucks because one thing I've heard about both of them is that their stories are so great for both games. So
not this way.
I tried to go up there and it didn't go over well. Running on the road. Whereabouts are you in that game, Lothars? If you should finish it. Tharbad's police force has never had to deal with an event of this scale before. Everyone's on edge as a result. I wish my fellow officers could ease up a little, but I understand. We get help from other precincts, but at the end of the day, it's on us local police to do our best to keep the city safe. You beat the Steam version, but not the remake. You're now on the 3rd right now. Oh, okay. Can we go this way? Can we go into the specialty store Azrak? We can. Well, if you got any general questions, you'd be more than happy to answer them. Owner here does sales, so it falls on you to handle reception and offer guidance. Okay. Oh, ladies? We buying some plates? The only thing about beers like this, not that I don't mind, but I feel like they're a little less filtered, so if you let them sit a while like I generally do for hours at a time, a little bit of it settles at the bottom. It's like a little extra, a little extra in the bottom there for you. Something to tickle the throat on the way down. I don't think I talked to, what's her face over here? Laurel. Yeah, you're not here for a shopping spree, right, ladies? Ah, Shadeen, what do you have to buy here? Lothars, are you, are you a hockey fan? Do you cheer for Winnipeg or Edmonton or Calgary? I guess would be there. I was trying to stay up to watch a little bit of the Edmonton game, but I watched the Buffalo-Boston game and then I just fell asleep because I was exhausted. You cheer for Vancouver? Oh, I'm so sorry. They're worse than Toronto. Camel figurine. Gift for Yumi. Okay. That. Yeah, I'm hoping for Boston to lose. It'd be nice for Buffalo to at least make it somewhere a little bit. Nice for the crowd to sing the Canadian national anthem when the mic gave out, of course. Braves have the best record in baseball right now. I mean, there's only like 140 more games to play. I'm sure they could hold on to it. Who would this be a really good upgrade for it, if anybody? Yeah, I saw that, DJ. I mean, it's expected. They're last in the AL East. I mean, they have no. They either play extremely well or they play like they forgot they're playing baseball. Like there's no in between for the Red Sox. I have no idea why, but yeah. And then I believe they hired Mattingly, I believe, who used to be the Blue Jays bench coach, I believe.
We await your next visit.
Tune up some orbits here, Dascal? Sure. I mean, you're wearing gloves. How bad could it be?
Hey, welcome.
Right, anything to buy here? Anything with zeros? Morty, no. Drivers. No one has new drivers to buy. Like, what the fuck? Should probably start buying almost all of the plugins. All right, let's buy at least the $1,200 ones. And $400 ones. That's enough for now.
Thanks, pal.
For now.
Oh, I'm so
Remind me, folks. Ah, the traditional shop, Majalaha. Hello, Majala. For decades, connoisseurs have captivated decorations and sleek designs that Central Eastern Gear has to offer. Okay, I look forward to buying nothing from you.
What can I do for you?
Oh, you have weapons. Oh God, I might not even have the money here to buy it all. Exchange. Got a little bit of it. Those are all upgrades. God damn it! You have some sub parts. I guess I gotta start getting into the habit of selling the old weapons I had, right? God, all my money just went away. These subparts are not good things to really buy. At least we don't have to get the armor. Hit wristbands! That could be good. Cross charms. The heat brooch. Weapons. Yeah, do I want to be selling all of these weapons that I don't use anymore? I guess so, right? Like, what good are they doing me if they're just there doing absolutely fuck all? Sold the droplets. Yeah, I keep forgetting about the droplets. Can I ask what? That's a thing I see throughout many people who play the Trails game. Why do people not use the droplets? Like, they seem to be like, is it because they just generally get forgotten about? Because they seem useful. Like they're literally adding to your stats, like to make you stronger, faster, everything, and nobody uses them. I know they sell for a healthy bunch. Like, I get that. Like, they're expensive to buy and they sell well, but I never understand, like, why aren't people using them? Like, yes, there's 24 fucking grand I could make from that, like, easy. But at the same time, like, 20 HP sauce. Strength +1. That's huge. So, like, why aren't people using them? Is there more value to them for the money? I don't know. Sexual fortitude? Okay. Lothar's buys that on the daily.
See you again.
So, is there stairs here? Yeah. Alright. Good shopping.
There's the plaza. It's right in front of the station.
Oh yeah, they definitely film.
This place houses a fancy
pornos
hotel
here.
and Vegas films. It's easy to forget we're right in the middle of a desert.
Now, what's it say?
Alright, hush money. I deal in a legally gray business, but now I'm being blackmailed into paying hush money if I want to continue working. If you're up for giving advice, come to the stall near the casino in the entertainment district. Great. Don't tell Aaron we're gonna go near the casino. He'll fucking lose his mind. Alright, now that we're up to speed on our 4 Spriggans, let's hit up the entertainment district again and see what's new. Hell yeah! Gotta scope out the hotspots so we can have some fun tonight. Now see what you're doing, man. I'm not doing jack except working. Stay focused. Whoa, get a load of that guy. He's so hot. Wow, you're not kidding. I think we should maybe talk to him. Come on, let's go chat him up. Hey, wait, I'm not ready to... Hey, you're really easy on the eyes, you know? Got some kind of rising movie star by any chance? What kind of movies do you act in, huh? Can I get your autograph? Not too far off. I act, but not on the silver screen. You got good taste in men, though. I'll give you that. He just complimented me. Oh my god, I think I'm about to die. You busy right now by any chance, hot stuff?
we should go get some drinks. I know a good place around here. You'll love it. Actually, sorry to burst your bubble. He's with us. We're all on the clock right now, as a matter of fact. Oh, you're not half bad yourself either, tough guy. Even if you're not really my type. What do you think, hun? Are you into old daddies like him? Oh my god. He's like an age older, a year older than poor Aaron. And he's just getting the old man drag right through. Pretty alright. Wait, stop distracting me. What if he's prime daddy material? Didn't you just hear what he said? I am not a daddy. I am only 24, damn it. Oh, forget it. You two are looking to hook up. Go hit up some other guys. We got work to do. Hey, you heard, Papa Bear. Tell you what, though. If we bump into each other later, I'm game to chill with you ladies. Sound good? Oh, but I want to go now. I'm sorry about ambushing you guys like that. You need to chill out, girl. This is exactly what I told you not to drink in the middle of the day because you get like this. Oh, give it a rest. I haven't had that much, really. 2-day drinking. Sure you haven't. Your breath smells like a bed of roses. Come on, let's leave him alone already. Hey, I think one of you dropped something. I can't believe I did that. Thanks, sweetheart. I owe you one. What is that thing anyways? I've been seeing it around town since we got here. Looks like it's for smoking something? Yep, this is what they call an orbital hookah. Hookah? Is that one of those things they sell in the bazaar, right? Yeah, I guess these orbital models are in and around here nowadays. They're great. All the fun of the hookah pipe, and it's extra portable. So they put vaping in this fucking game? Like, of all the things to put into a video game, they thought to themselves, let's put vape pens in it? Sakes. You girls want to try a puff or two? I'll let ya. We'll pass. We're underage. Are you crazy? Your dumbass tried just to get these kids to smoke. Think for a second. I'm really sorry about her, I swear. Come on. Let's go already. You've caused enough trouble. That woman definitely seems to know how to have a good time, I guess. Booze will do that to you. Man, I wish I could get shit-faced during the day. Lucky girl. It's festival season. We're bound to run into tourists living it up. That being said, there's something else that smells about this. It's not that woman's breath.
Now, what's it say?
Alright, we've got all the 4 Spriggans here. Oscar. Man, can't take a guy and take a little break in peace around here. The heat out here gets tiring when you aren't used to it. All I did was smoke a bit of hookah on the job and I get written up for it. Harsh for such a minor offense, don't you think? I heard there are these new pocket-sized orbital hookahs you can buy, though. I'm pretty interested. And they get a pretty refreshing flavor. Maybe I won't get caught with something like that. God, these fucking people are all delinquents. What's this? Starbride Station. Oh, Clemens, a little hot for you? It's so hot. How is it October and I'm still feeling like this? Next time I engage in talks to do business with a Central Eastern firm, I'm gonna ask for winter meetings. Anyways, is there gonna be some sort of festival here? People seem to be awfully excited about whatever's brewing in town. Yes, there is. Nate! The Spriggan and his lackeys. What are you people doing out here of all places? What's going on, baby? Do you know these people? Relax. We're just out here on business. Sometimes the job takes us out to Edith. You know, we aren't glued to the capital, you know. I'm more curious about what you're doing all the way out here, detective. Bit out of your jurisdiction, ain't it? Guess our big city detective's got something to kill if he's got his lady friend down to the film festival. Shut it. I'm off duty right now, so what's it matter to you? And besides, she wants to see the film festival too, you know? Just don't go causing me any headaches. Alright? Last thing I need is you getting in the way of my vacation. Wouldn't it be easy just to pretend we're not here and go on with your date? You need to learn to chill out sometimes, pal. At first I thought it was a bit early for us to be taking any trips, but the film festival's a good reason to go as any. Might as well have a good fun now, so I'm here anyways.
You don't know how long it took me to get her to finally agree to this trip. Well, you or anyone else will ruin it for me. Alright, Nate, whatever you say. There's a lot of dancing people around here. Just throwing thumbs like Elaine. You ever seen Elaine dance? Such a different feeling city. But you know, it's a place where someone can have some fun. Come on, Mom. Give it a chance. Movies are getting popular in Central East, and I'm sure they understand what makes them so special. And besides, Mr. Gotti himself has been pushing it all together, so it's gotta count for something. I hope you're right. And I'm still keeping my expectations in check. I hope he keeps his tastes in check. Oh, I recognize that motel from a movie. Perhaps if I get some location hunting in, it could be a fun trip after all.
Alrighty.
Between you and me, I'm honestly shocked my mom came to check out the film festival. She's a little old-fashioned. Yeah, you don't say. The hat gives it away. And right back from the 50s. Go and get yourself in the DeLorean to get back home, I guess. You're attached to the Messeldom Film Festival. Well, it's not happening. So you came out here instead? I think this is what you refer to as old money, I think, right?
Don't be shy. Take a look. What'll it be?
Ooh, ice cream. Orange and mint ice cream, my favorite. I mean, not so much the mint. Should buy a few of those because that CP35 is huge. And some, ooh.
Thanks a bunch.
Remember to eat ice cream for CP. Are we looking at this penis? R. No business here, but yeah. Amazing shots if we get to film it. Well, take your camera out. Take a picture. It lasts longer. What are you people waiting for? Wait, the guy with glasses you think is Leslie Lamb? Is that like the Ron Jeremy of the porno industry here in the Trails games, or what? Is Ron Jeremy still alive? I know he was in jail. Is he even still alive anymore? Asking the real questions on my stream, of course. Oh my god, these two, like, see, quality of life. These people are irrelevant. Get rid of their conversations. They add nothing to it. They're talking about Ron Jeremy, for fuck's sakes. Unfortunately, yes, he is. Is he still in jail at least? That's something we can still look forward to, right? Maybe somebody else is now doing the fucking. Some guy named Bubba.
Alrighty.
Now this guy is enjoying life. Sparks! Oh, he's been out of jail. Oh, that sucks. Can someone put him back in? This guy belongs in California. He
Look
lost
around all you like.
mixed popcorn.
Peace out.
Peace out, man. All right. What is all the way back up here? Oh, okay. I've missed some spots here. Yeah, he should have died there and had his corpse left to rot. Yeah. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm already occupied enough just helping out with preparations. So of course, Mr. Gotti had to come in and bark one of his elaborate orders out in the last minute, which, you know, is just great, just swell. Worse still is I got President Dylan breathing down my neck, just trying to rush everything. And now they want me to take care of pitches on top of that. Hey, look, Isaac. It looks like you're bitching about work. Feel free to leave. No one's forcing you to do this type of stuff, okay? Be an actor instead. Much easier. Oh, so a surprise. Both Gotti and President Dylan are nowhere to be found. Fortunate. If something is a friendly rival of his, I was hoping to say hello to Gotti and wish him luck. Well, I'm sure we'll cross paths at the festival one way or another, even if I have no intention of losing this year. Is that who I think it is? Yep. Director Leslie Lamb from Kowloon Pictures. All the guest lists we got here. The event's got the Lion d'Or award for directors, that's why. Just about every director worth their salt will be attending. Though, given the film festival's all about entertainment, people are betting either Gotti or Lamb will end up taking it home. Will they now? Well, it'd be rude of me to wait around here forever. I'll give him a little bit more time, and if he still doesn't show, I'll head back to my room. Apparently, he was diagnosed with severe dementia and deemed unfit for trials. He was transferred to house arrest, basically. He has a caregiver and is monitored, so he's not free at the very least. Well, good for that, at least, right? He has no idea what the fuck's coming or going. Hopefully, he shits himself on the daily. But then I guess, unfortunately, someone else has to clean it up for him. There's no winning. So, alright, we're all done here. Head on out. Pass by the ice cream. See, this is the problem. When you're not allowed to explore and then Wait, you're not allowing me to do the side quest first? Are you kidding me? You're not gonna let me go down here?
Not this way.
As someone who watched a family member go through severe dementia, the job of a caregiver in that situation, as I hope as someone who never gets it myself, like, that does not look like anything fun for anyone to have to go through. It is wonderful that there are other human beings who are willing to help out other human beings in their most unfortunate ways of life, right? Alright, I guess I gotta go to the Al Jamura Hotel first. Yeah, the people who make that their job are absolute saints. Sometimes, unfortunately, it's left to the family. Yeah, I mean, especially, unfortunately, where, like, money gets in the way of that, because, you know, sometimes that type of care is not cheap.
So, this is the famous Al Jamura.
Alright, welcome to the Penis Hotel. That's a hell of a shaft. How come we didn't stay here? How come we had to stay at the Motel 6? Well, just looking at it is breathtaking. Tell me about it. Last time I was here, I only got to check out the observation deck. This place screams celebrities and millionaires. Wouldn't mind staying here once just to see what it's like. Not in our budget. Okay, fair enough. Not in our budget. The night here can easily cost more than the office rent if we ain't careful. I bet. Is it seriously that much? Oh, definitely a place like this has more money than they know what to do with. Oh, welcome to the Al Jamura Hotel. I take it you're Van Arkwright and his companions. We've been expecting you. Our guest is waiting for you. Please, follow me. Okay, lead the way. That's an unusual greeting. Thanks, glad you're already filled in. Yeah, just ignore it and move on. Alright. Hello, Nina.
Hey, everyone. Thanks for taking the time to come all the way out here.
I mean, is it time for another brew? Good morning, Puddles, and I see your chat. I made sure YouTube was working earlier. You know what? Puddles just came on in. I got another hour to stream or so. Why not grab another brew? I'll see if I have another Canadian cock tail. I've had this one before. and it's good. I think I showed this on the Discord. A van full of weirdos. Fantastic. We're just getting all of the great brews today. What's this one say? This Simcoe Heavy IPA, for those who are unaware, Simcoe is a small town in Ontario, is packed with bright tropical aromas and brilliant citrusy flavors. Gather some fellow weirdos and enjoy a fresh squeezed vacation in a can. 6.2%. Boy, we fucking living today. My wife bought me some for my birthday last week. Did I get their IPA fun box? No, my wife just like went and just like grabbed a bunch of beers based upon how great their can looked. Same way I buy wine. I should probably clean this glass first. Wait, what night? Wait, hold. My birthday was on the 25th. I don't know if I streamed Cyberpunk that day or not, or if I wasn't. Can't remember. No, that was a Saturday. Because I played hockey. God damn it. No, it's okay. Well, thank you. Yes, I'm 40. I'm 44. Thank you. Oh, there's okay now. Okay, here's a clean glass to your majesty. I'd rather not. I mean, the older you get, birthdays are, they're not forgettable. I went and had a nice Italian dinner at a great place with family and friends, so it was well welcome. Thank you. We both turned double numbers this year. Oh, we did. Oh, I was gonna say, are you 55? Hi-yo! Yet again, I should probably slap myself for that one eventually. 99, actually. Ah, the great one. Good old Gretzky. She's not a day over 22. Look, I've seen pictures of Biscuits. Look, she might be young, but she's not pulling 22. Definitely gonna have to slap myself after that one. How you doing, Puddles? How rude. Just being honest here. We gotta be honest with ourselves, right? Okay, look. Let me put this away. Let me put it out of the way. Here you go. Oh my god, that was really good. Wow. Wow. Oh, that was had some bass to it. Hanging in there? Well, I hope I can be a little bit of a pleasure in your day there, Puddles. Just be happy I'm seeing your chat your chat this time. I said that's a 6.2%er. I'll probably have to stop and get some more IPAs because I've had a couple today. It's funny, I had another one though. I had another one a couple of nights ago. 3.2%. Might as well have been a Coors Light. What are we doing here? It tasted fantastic though. Just like a sometimes you want a light beer. The guys I play hockey with appreciate a light beer. I mean, you don't want to be drinking a heavy 6.2 IPA before you're stepping on the ice for an hour and a half.
You must be exhausted after such a long drive.
How strong is a bunch of dudes in a van? Pretty strong, I would assume. It's good to go on a road trip every once in a while. Your trip must have been pretty tiring here too. did you take an airship from Edith to get here? Yeah, her airship travel of probably 2 hours to get over here, in our fucking truck trip of 8 hours, you know, alternating, you know, swapping spots with Aaron. Oh, I meant the beer. I haven't tasted it. I mean, I don't know. I'm a seasoned beer drinker, so like, for relative purposes, 6.2, that's normal. Like, my normal beers are give or take about 5.5s. So like, I mean, despite the looks of our appearances, I'm not drinking 1,000 of these all the time, but tastes good though. It's a good beer. And that's the beauty of like an IPA. They're not they're a drinking beer, but they're not a drinking beer. Like, they're not meant for you to have, like, you know, if you're out just to sit there, I'm gonna sit in the kids' kiddie pool and have a few hot dogs. You're not, and you want to sit there and have a bunch of beer. You're not drinking a bunch of IPAs. You're gonna have a bunch of PBRs and call it a day. I love me an IPA. I mean, I love all beers. There's not really a beer I would not say no to. I always feel like that type of thing, Biscuits, is a thing that comes with age. Like, when I was younger, I could never appreciate a Guinness or anything. And now, like, I love me a Guinness. It's the spot. I always really try to go out of my way to try new IPAs, and I know it's the typical, like, young person beer of, like, just throw a couple of fruits in there and, you got yourself an IPA. But I like them. I like them because nobody else drinks them, too. Usually what happens when I go to the in-laws, or I go somewhere visiting, and someone always has, like, because whether it's a celebration of something, someone will always give people beer. And they're like, oh, I've had this IPA sitting in my fridge for months. Do you like it? I'm like, yes, ma'am. I will drink it. Well, maybe they're not for you. That's fine. More beer for me.
Mm-hmm. I only got here just a bit ago.
Yeah, but if you don't like bitter flavors, then yeah, then you will never like it. I mean, there are some sweet flavor. I had one in a restaurant. It's called, I'm trying to think. Hubble Bubble Gum IPA. Tastes like bubble gum. Fantastic. It tastes like a legit strawberry Hubba Bubba. Now, like, to your typical, like, boomer, like, they don't want their beer tasting like bubble gum. I love it. I love it. I love a little bit of difference in there. I love a little bit of flavor. Fucking shoot me. Lagers and sours. That's good too. Sours are good.
And I don't believe we've met yet, have we?
No, we haven't. Nice to meet you. I'm Agnes Claudel. I work as Van's part-time assistant. It's a real honor to meet you, Nina. I loved Along the Sea Breeze. Now, Along the Sea Breeze is a pornographic film, right? Starring Jeremy Ronald. Wolf hates the sour beer but loves the IPAs. Really?
Really? I'm flattered. That was my very first film, you know.
Oh, I remember that one. Kind of plain, but the camera work was stellar. Real emotive stuff. In a way, the fact that you never overpowered any scene you were in made you stand out even more. I liked it.
Oh my.
He's not a sour flavor guy in the same way you're not a bitter flavor gal. Okay. See, that sounds to me like that'd be like that perfect opportunity to go somewhere. Like, I'm not sure, I'm sure you live somewhere where you can get flights. Get to taste those little small beers, just get a little bit of everything, and just like, oh, I don't like that, you can have that one, and I like this one, but you can have that. Like, that's, oh, sign me up. Neither would I. Do you watch a lot of romantic movies, Van? Sure, I'll watch just about any kind of movie, including pornos. They're romance movies? I wonder if you need to be older to watch them. You're just full of surprises, huh? First I hear you got a sweet tooth, and now this. Guess you're not as tough as you look. Shut up. A guy can be tough and like whatever he wants.
Hey, Nina! I'm coming in. Heard some chatter in there. I'm guessing they're all here?
I still don't understand what in the world you...
Orange-haired woman.
Hi, Judith. Perfect timing.
Oh, well, this surprise. Hold up. Is that the Judith Lanster in the flesh?
You all are...
We're with Arkwright Solutions, ma'am. I'm Van Arkwright, head honcho. You must be the other client Nina mentioned. Pleasure doing business with you. Yeah, we'll get the flights and try them. I also get down with some of the coffee or chocolate beers, again, so as long as they're not super bitter. Left hand makes some delicious nitro brews. They make a chai one that is to die for. Nice. Yeah, I have had some chocolate beers that I'm not a big fan of. I mean, I'll drink them, but I generally stay away from those because I always generally find that the chocolatey beers are a little too chocolatey. But I'll finish them. Nothing goes to waste. What's a really amazing lunch? Thank you. First class joint like this. Definitely get what you pay for. I'm pretty new to all of this. Sure was tasty, whatever it was. A chocolate peanut butter porter. Purple Monkey dishwashers. I have had that. That is good. I've had a Purple Monkey dishwasher. So rich and great sweet aftertaste. The camel's milk in this is better than I could have imagined. The flavor from that fresh cacao. Damn tragedy you can only get this stuff locally. Really in on a desert oasis. Oh, better than that. An actual Shangri-La. You better rest already, will ya? Don't mind him. You'll get used to it soon enough. I'm glad you like the cake so much. Judith and I are big fans of it too. Actually, speaking of which, what's wrong, Judith? You've been so quiet. You haven't eaten very much at all either. You're not coming down with something, are you? What? No, I'm fine. Couldn't be better, in fact. Uh-oh. What's the past between Judith and Van? Never mind me. Now the lunch is over, let's get to the topic at hand. Nina has more or less filled me in on what's going on. I know of your work, or what you do as a Spriggan, to be more precise. Word's gotten around about you. But should we really be paying out of our pockets to ask you people to handle such an assignment? Judith, are we really going to have this conversation again? Look, I'm not saying I doubt your intuition, but we have to consider our positions as celebrities. That dingo Brad, was it? He seems trustworthy enough as a reporter, I'll grant that. But if things go south, that scandal could be awful. Sure, but... Big time star for you. Keeping up appearances is priority number one. I mean, I get it. Can't exactly be the easiest thing calling in a favor to people who live and work in society's underbelly. If I had to guess, there's probably a reason you'd rather not get the Bracer Guild involved either, yeah? Guess I hit the nail on the head. Sure looks like it. To be clear, there's nothing shady or scandalous going on with us specifically. It's just the entertainment world's a small one. We can't rule out the chance that this is harassment from someone in the industry. If we turn over to the police or the guild, it's bound to go public, so... I understand. If it isn't a serious crime, we'd rather settle things privately. Is that it? Yeah, that's exactly. Thanks Ideo someone for here understands. I think we all get the idea. What isn't adding up is why we are such a big problem health-wise. The way you keep going on, if anybody's suspicious here, it's you. And now we're getting somewhere. Aaron knows how to get things through here on his own way. Well, nobody said anything about you bringing any girls along. You wouldn't know, but the last time I saw you, you were putting them in a serious danger by... Wait,
I'm confused. Do you know these people? No, we don't. Could she be talking about the film screening? Not really. I just happened to see them at a showing. That's all. Alright, fine. It certainly seems like you guys know how to handle yourselves in a rough situation. But how good are you at tracking down culprits and uncovering things quietly, I mean, we had to say. You know, before we got here, we took a bit of a stroll around town. There was something that struck me as odd. Odd? Like what? Let me ask you guys something. Now that we've walked around a little, did you notice anything that's changed or anything that's struck out? If I didn't know better, I'd say you're out of your rocker. But in this case, yeah. Now that you mention it, Tharkrad feels a lot more rambunctious than when I was here last time. If I had to put words on what felt off, it would be... Oh god, they want an answer from me. It's definitely not the desert environment. The number of tourists can be accepted because there's the film festival. If I was a guessing man, I would say it's the amount of commotion that's going on. Judges? If anybody. I know Puddles, this bothers you. Or maybe not so much as bothers you. I like to run it through my head. I like to get the gears fucking working to make sure. I mean, maybe not necessarily that I get the right answer, but I like to talk it through in my brain and then let the brain trust of the chat figure it out. Exactly, you're right. But I think I might be right this time. The amount of commotion, that's gotta be right. These AP points are important, Puddle Peas. And you're here live, so you don't have to worry about fast forwarding in the VOD. Take a chance? No, I can't. Me? Take a chance? How dare I? What if I get it wrong? What do you mean if I get it wrong? I can't get anything wrong. I'm perfect, goddammit! You're talking about all the commotion around here, aren't you? There's a big film festival starting soon, it's true, but people seem to be getting a little carried away, even beyond that. Really? What do you mean exactly? Think about it like this. They're still getting everything ready, right? Not even time for the main event. I drive to drive you nuts. I'm the squirrel in the car! But what was the first thing we saw when we got here this morning? This place is as busy as Longport, a happy hour. Impatience in Jordan's channel? Someone's not familiar with the Jordan mold. Exactly. This place is as busy as always. Not to mention the guys who tried to start something with those sisters. It definitely feels like there's something in the air. Something's in the air. Every time we turn around. And it's not love. Like, people are more prone to getting into fights. I think so too, even if I don't understand why. Possible it's related to this assignment somehow, though. It's interesting. That's just the tip of the iceberg, though. Something about this town stinks real bad. And not to toot our own horn, but we're just as good at sniffing around as bracers, if not better. Well, you heard him, Judith. Sounds confident. What do you say? Fine. Alright. I can't really keep griping when these people have clearly done their homework. I'm still not getting my hopes up too high, mind you. But I'll join Nina in making this a formal request from the two of us. Show me you people are more than just talk and deliver us results. And I want the girls to stay safe out there, you hear me? I'm not just talking about avoiding fights. The entertainment district here isn't exactly safe or a good influence in general. You two guys I don't care about. Go nuts if you want. Wow. Really feel the love. Wait, hold on. What's so bad about the entertainment district? Well, let's not worry about that, Barry. We'll be careful, Judith, I promise.
Oh, I see you're all having a party in here.
Ah, there he is.
Judith,
The greasy middle-aged man. So, Puddles, you would prefer me going forward to just go with my gut instinct answer. Is that correct? You would see me want to just answer that truthfully as I would and just run with whatever outcome I get, right? Maybe we should make that chance going forward. Maybe I'll be a good little boy. Play the game it's meant to be play. Okay, fair enough. I'll take you up on that. Wait, isn't that Mr. Gotti? Might as well as play with a guide. Why would I play with a guide when someone else is gonna play with a guide for him? No, I get you. I get you. What are you doing? You can't just barge in on people. Just once, just once. I'll do it more than once for you. I'll abide. I'll help you out.
I heard you girls were in town. I could not come over and say hello now, could I?
I will say it's not quite like the line along like a Persona. Like where like not having the right answer towards something like really fucks you over. Like, oh great, now like I didn't do this, I didn't get this fucking answer right. That a whole day is wasted. I don't really get that take from these games, so like I said, it's an extra AP point or whatever. I mean, I get what you're saying, Biscuits. I don't care whether or not I got the right answer or not. Like, I'm not going to play this game again anytime soon just because I didn't get the right, best possible answer. But I have that feeling with Persona for some reason. You were thinking of playing Persona. I don't know if I should. Which would you start with? The beauty parts about Persona is that they're all really not mingled in any way, shape, or form. I would say start with. I mean, if your options are like if you have the option to go through 3, 4, or 5, I would say play 5. Play Persona 5 if you can. And then 3, I only say avoid 4 at the moment because there is another remake coming out of it. So, but 4 is just as good as well. Yeah, like the Persona answers matter a lot for the endings and whatnot. This one, I don't think the AP points that are equaled out are going to matter whether I get a different ending in this or not. They're great games, Puddles. They're great games.
We're all friends here. There's no need to be all...
Can't go wrong. Oh, and who might you two ladies be? You both look a little young, but a little bit of polish, I'm sure you would shine bright. Tell you what, why don't you take part in my Carnal Cavalcade and get a taste for the limelight? Pardon me? What the cavalcade? Well, this guy's a piece of work. Yeah, in Trails game, AP doesn't affect the ending, so doing all the quests matter. Okay, so just making sure that you actually do what matters, but not necessarily getting the right answer or not. Okay, I get you. I follow you. Ah, you look like someone who'd take to the silver screen. You've already got plenty of guys on the parade as it is, but you can never have enough feminine charm. What can I do to convince you to get out there and cross-dress as a lady, huh? Now you've done it. I'll have you know I can play a woman just fine. That said, I think I know who you are now. There's no doubt. We're looking at the director Salvatore God himself. Oh, you mean the guy who made Golden Blood? And he's involved with the film festival at every level, as I understand? Tootin'. Guess I'm shocked you kids recognize me. I mean, you are here for my film festival, after all. I had the pleasure of seeing Golden Blood for what it's worth. Cinematography, when things hit a fever pitch, still didn't get in the way of how clever it all was. It's an amazing sequence. Not to mention the way the protagonist makes the audience feel right at the climax. themes of freedom from oppression and the celebration of life at the same time, both coming through without clashing. It was great. Well, I'll be damned. Son, I don't know who you are, but I see a bright future for you two. You're right on the money. I wanted my main character Zoe to free humanity and the arrows trapped inside the audiences. Enough already, you two, sheesh. Mr. Gotti, I think that's enough for now. If you're so discerning, you'll have no trouble appreciating my Carnal Cavalcade. I can't go into details, but what I can say is that it'll bring together lots of models, dancers, and actresses, including our Judith and Nina. It's going to make for one killer opening act for the film festival, I tell you. Even if it'll also be garnished with some guys too. So that's what he's putting on. Sounds pretty fun if you ask me. Yeah, it's gonna be all kinds of fun if you catch my drift. Basically, you're gonna build off your work in Golden Blood and new ground again, right? What? You got it. You got what I'm going for here. Tell me, boy, what do they call you? Van Arkwright. Nobody's special, just a gopher from the capital. Here, I'll give you my business card. Well, it's good to see they're excited. Those two are ridiculous. Can't President Dillon keep a tighter leash on Salvatore?
Believe me, life would be so much easier if I could.
And there's Vegas Film CEO.
Anyway, who are these people?
Mr. Dillon.
I think one of them said he was a gopher. Better than a news reporter, I suppose.
Don't mind them. They're here on personal business for us. Yeah, they're just helping out with a bit of a private matter. Alright, I'll leave it to you. More importantly, Judith, Nina, I know you two just got here, but could you come upstairs? There's someone I'd like you to introduce you to. Who is it? Wait, you don't mean... Come on, I need you two in the lounge on the top floor. It'll be rude to keep them waiting. We're taking our leave now. You too, Gotti. Hold on, Gaspard, I'm not done talking to these kids. We still need to negotiate their appearance in the... Don't make me repeat myself. There's money here. We really must be going. Right now. Hey! Wait! You kids, I promise I'll be in touch. My people... Oh, jeez. You? That guy was like a tornado. Some luck we have running into both Gotti and President Dillon of Vegas Films himself. Mr. Dillon, sir, seemed to have trouble keeping Mr. Gotti under control. Gotti's proved that you can't work in show business unless you have a few screws loose. Though, to be fair, that's part of the reason his films are so powerful. Just to be clear, not everyone working in this industry is out as there as him, I swear. Maybe about 30% have their heads on straight. Maybe. Anyways, looks like business calls. We better be on our way too. You're free to decide the best course of action while you're in town. Make sure to report to us directly both tonight and tomorrow night, alright? Alright. Other than that, we won't tell you what to do. Just make sure to have some fun at the film festival itself too if you can. Oh, you bet. I wouldn't miss it for the world. Wish us luck, ladies. We'll see what we can dig up, and we won't come back empty-handed. Sounds good to me. See you tonight. Oh, I just remembered. Hey, Agnes. Right. See you two. Before you go, can we ask you for a little favor? Can we have your autograph? You think Shayna will like these? Absolutely. We just have to figure out a good time to give them to her. 1 p.m. now. At this point, they gotta be even more people milling around. So let's do another tour around the city, especially around the entertainment district, and we'll spot something we didn't see before. Alright. Well, if that's the price I gotta pay to keep a couple of actresses company, you must be pretty raring to go after having that fancy cake, huh? That's part of it. But I also feel like I can start putting you guys to work in earnest. Somewhat, at least. The next phase ought to be able to make good for real-world training. I've taught you three how to be a spree and operates and how they think. Now it's your turn to go out there and work like one. Right. Roger. Sounds good to me. Just don't get too full of yourself with that kind of talk, man. Alright, I'm gonna take that as, I know I was gonna stream for a little bit longer, but I lost the fucking track of time. So I take this opportunity to call it. Unfortunately, or fortunately, as you do it, I apologize, but when I looked at the time, I thought it was far earlier than it was. I'm gonna be back on Friday for Cyberpunk. I might have something tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. Probably not, but don't hold me to it. But for sure, Friday with Cyberpunk, we'll appease to it that much. So, as always, folks, I thank you for coming on in. A good stream. Lots was accomplished today, and I feel like I learned something about you guys. I haven't finished my beer. Oh god, yeah. Cartesian Cat will be very upset. Like, not even close, but it'll be there when I come back in like 5 hours. I'm sure of it. So, as always, my friends, as we bounce out and call it a day, goodbye and good. Thankfully, people are on time once in a while. Later, taters. Bye-bye, everybody. Peace.